Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they said they're here. Are you here? Are you here? I'm here. I'm Galadon. Let's go, people. Pour into the stream. Let's check this out. Jeffrey, thank you for showing up. Monster, Amine, Nobin, Abdullah, Fidel, Jirka, Malika, Hazem, Bilal. It's great to see people from all over the world because, you know, hey, wherever you are right now, it's time to clash. It's time to clash right now. This is the moment. Jonathan says CWL March was not a joke. CWL is never a joke, right? Hey, I love you too. I love you too. I can't read your name, but I love you too. Thanks you guys for stopping by. I am Galadon. If you don't know who I am one of the casters lucky enough to be casting the World Championship qualifiers from Katowice, Poland. But that's not what we're doing today. We're just hanging out today. I'm going to make a stream clan. You can come attack my base. I can attack your base if you like. We're going to give it a try. John, I don't do shout-outs. John David Ponce. I'm not the kind of guy that does shout-outs. Like, I'm not going to be like, because you said in the chat, shout me out. I'm not going to be like, John David Ponce, shout out to you, John David Ponce. That's not the kind of thing I do, John. So just so you and I are on the same page, John David Ponce, I don't do shout-outs. So thank you for asking, John David Ponce, but no shout-outs for anybody, and especially you, John David Ponce. Or Ponce. Anyway. ESL tournament, that's right. It starts later on tonight in like, what, 6.5, 7 hours? That's exciting. That is exciting. I am looking forward to that. So, Groundbreakers, hey, man, thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys coming by. I appreciate you guys loving Clash, like Ruby Mobile says they love Clash. I love Clash, too. So, I tell you what, we have a few things planned today. I've got, we're going to take a look at some of Tribe Gaming's best attacks in this past CWL. We're going to take a look at a clan. You ready for this? We're going to take a look at a clan that has gotten a perfect 150 war stars against an all Town Hall 12 clan. We're going to go over there and investigate and see what's happening over there. How do you get 150 war stars? And we're going to take a look at some of those replays. Then we are going to make a stream clan right here in a few minutes. I was going to say right here, right now, but technically not right now, like in a few minutes. But you understand when I say right here, right now. I'm not now as far as the stream now, but not now in this moment now, in a few moments. Got it? Okay. So, where was I? Yes. So we'll do that. We'll make a stream clan. I'll invite you. I'll open it up to anybody who wants to come. We can attack each other. You can attack me. Maybe if you're not even Town Hall 12, we'll attack anyway. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It'll be more exciting if we do Town Hall 12s, but I don't want to make it so it's only Town Hall 12, so it can be anybody who wants to come, anybody who wants to put up any sort of base for a friendly challenge. We will go ahead and do that. I won't require that you have to be a Town Hall 12 in order to come into the clan or put up a friendly challenge. Also, donated troops. I'll donate as many troops as I can. I can't guarantee I'll be able to donate them all, but I do have a gold pass. So I'll be able to donate troops for 1 gem each, which is pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about it. I really am. Okay. Thank you, guys. I see your comment. Faxal Khan, I see your comment. Manuel, shout out to the Philippines. Daniel, thank you for stopping by. Shout out to Mars. We got somebody watching from Mars. That must be an Elon Musk kind of thing. I'm not sure, but I appreciate you coming by. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Clash of Clans is back. Clash of Clans is blowing up once again. Poland. Shout out to Poland. Shout out to Pakistan. Definitely let me know where you guys are watching from and what's going on wherever you are. Okay, so without any further delay, check it out. That's right. Look what clan I'm in. Can you guys, is this like mind-blowing to you? It's mind-blowing to me. I'm in Tribe Gaming. All right, so I am in Tribe Gaming right now, and it is exciting to watch these guys perform. It really is. They did an amazing job this past season. You can see they finished with 303 stars. 303 stars. They won, of course, all 7 wars. They finished with 8,878 total destruction percentage, which was over 500% higher than the second place clan in their group, Retribution. And they're good. And now the other interesting thing about this Tribe Gaming, these are not the guys that qualified in the first qualifiers. Those guys, those 5 guys, those 5 amazing attackers, they didn't even play in this. That's what makes me go, wow, okay? The fact that the 5, maybe the 5 of the best attackers, questionable, because now there's an attacker in here that I think I believe, is the best attacker in the world. And we will see some of those attacks. I'm also going to put it into a YouTube video so you guys can watch. But if you want to watch the YouTube channel or subscribe, Galadon Gaming is the name, and you could be my next subscriber. I think every time I get 100 new subscribers, this thing pops up and does something. Like, I think it like explodes or something. But let me know. If you want to subscribe to the channel, just go to YouTube and type in the name Galadon. Okay? If you type in the name Galadon, you will find me. I'm easy to find. Hard to miss. And if you throw me a sub, I would appreciate it. All right? So, okay. So let's hop into this and check out what was an incredible war, an incredible week for Tribe Gaming. Over 300 stars, and some amazing triples. Now, what amazes me the most is if we go to season info, we type clan. Look at number 1. His name is spelled bum, but he ain't no bum. His name is pronounced boom. Adriana, welcome to the stream. Dragon, Michael, Manisha, Shauna, Sean, Ryan, all of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Karina, welcome. His name is pronounced boom, but it's spelled bum. And he ain't no bum because in 7 attacks, he got 19 stars. Now, if you want to do the math from that, I'll save you the math. He 3-starred in 5 wars. Not only that, he 3-starred in 5 consecutive wars. He 3-starred in wars 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were his 3 stars. Louis Vuitton, Eve Kaye, Flossie. There's Boom. So there were 4 triples in this war. And let's check out Boom's 3-star. So in 7 attacks, he had 7 attacks. But in 5 of those attacks, he had 15 stars. So we're going to check out Boom versus Blackberry right here. Now, what also amazes me in this is not only that Boom got 5 triples in a row against nearly maxed out or completely maxed out, obviously not 100%, but close, Town Hall 12s. What also amazes me is he did at least 3 different attack strategies, if not 4 different attack strategies. Different armies, like completely different. This one's Hog Riders, okay? Now listen to this attack, or actually watch this attack, and you can listen to me speak. But he used all sorts of different attack strategies, and his Hog Rider attack is executed masterfully. Masterfully. And so it's exciting to watch here as well, you see him on the offense in just a moment. He's got to get rid of that witch. You see the witch over by the town hall. So hey, not flawlessly, as the witch did miss the poison. You'll notice that the witch missed the poison spell. He's going to throw in a minion to try to help out a little bit right here. And finally, there he finally gets the witch down. And now he's got 2 heal, 2 rage, and a jump left. So the jump is because he needs that Archer Queen to get in after the Eagle Artillery. So he wants, watch where he puts this jump spell. As he moves the Queen, he wants the Queen to go in after the Eagle, but he doesn't want her to go off to her right, which is where she would likely go. So he puts the jump spell right here. Now she's going to get in, and watch what happens here. Here come the Hog Riders, but notice that the Queen is going after the defensive Queen. She's going after this multi-target Inferno. I guess those were really her primary targets there. The Hog Riders, in fact, the Hogs are going to be the ones that get into the Eagle Artillery. Well, along with the Archer Queen, they kind of teamed up. They teamed up right there, so the Eagle only gets off 3 rounds and basically misses everything. So now it's the Hog Riders taking out half the base, and basically the Archer Queen taking out the other half of the base. I mean, I just, you know, I'm in awe. I've been practicing Hog Rider attacks, and I will attack your base today with Hog Riders if you join my stream clan. And I'll give you a shot at my war base. My war base, by the way, is insanely good. Okay, let me correct that. My war base, by the way, seemed insanely good until Tribe Gaming attacked it. This past week, my war base held 2 1-star attacks and 1 0-star attack. It was never 3-starred. And only 1 player the entire week got over 80%. I believe it was 82%. Everything else was lower than that. Then I came to Tribe Gaming. They tripled it 3 times in 24 hours. Including Vale, who tripled it on his first try. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, no, Chase, I 100% agree with you, Chase. Level 9 Hog Riders are the stuff that attacks are made of. If you can run level 9 hogs, if you can control your hogs, holy cow. All right, so that was war number 2. So that was Bum, or Boom, we call him. Explosive. Dropping a 3-star. Now, check. Here's Tomsy18. He 3-starred my Warbase. Here's Smith. I think he 3-starred my Warbase. Here's Boom. And then, look, there's more 3-stars. There's DDBB, which, by the way, DDBB, if you're wondering what that stands for, it stands for Dude! Dude! Bro! Bruh! Just in case you were wondering what DDBB stood for. All right, so let's go ahead and check out Boom's attack. Now, remember the last attack we saw from him, what was it? Hog Riders? That's right, it was Hog Riders, and we are amazing with our special magic hammer. But this time, he only brings 2 Hog Riders, and he brings 27 miners. So yes, he destroys a base with Hog Riders in War 2. In War 3, he comes in, and he's going to annihilate this base with a miner attack. So Queen Charge Miner. And it's insane to watch. It really is. It really is amazing to watch him go through the different attack strategies one after the other, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where he goes, he's going to drop a 3-star. And again, he did it 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row. Mind-blowing. All right. So, Shauna, you don't believe that's what DDBD stands for? I'm pretty sure it does. So, Michael, I think that was a pretty sweet attack, but Boom's not done. Get ready for the explosion. Here we go again. So this time he's got the miners, and look at this strange base with the clan castle set at the very top of the screen. Single target Inferno up there. Obviously, he needs to keep his Archer Queen away from the single target Inferno. Great value over here, though, as she is going to get the defending Archer Queen down. Now she's headed down to get an X-Bow down. The Barb King isn't long for living here either. And then, of course, the Eagle Artillery. Now, the Eagle, I think, is even more devastating against a miner attack than it is a Hog Rider attack. So you really want to get that Eagle down. Now, look at the time, though. And this is the thing that freaks me out. We're at 1 minute 30 seconds. And I'm just going to pause this just for a second here. Normally, if you run Queen Charge Miner, which I do a lot, and I'll try some today. If you run Queen Charge Miner, you want to drop your miners by about 145. At the absolute latest, you drop your miners at 130. Here we are at 130. Miners are nowhere to be seen. 126, finally. 126, they come in at the top of the screen. And check them out up here as they wipe out the Teslas. Again, there comes the heal spell. That's because of the Teslas, the Town Hall, the Wizard Tower, the Archer Tower, and a single target Inferno. The miners just laugh. Maybe one miner eats that. But there goes your Town Hall. And remember, no need for the Warden's ability right there because the miners don't stay surfaced. They duck underneath the Gigabomb and easily move on. Look at your Archer Queen. She is still alive down there. She finally is going to go down, but now you're at 2/3 damage of this base. 63% of this base is out of here already, and now you've got these miners that are just going to buzz through this like a buzzsaw, like a... I was going to say a miner feels like a lumberjack, but that's just because they cut down trees, or maybe it's the shovel. I don't know what it is, but that's what they need, a lumberjack. Oh wait, there's already a lumberjack in Clash Royale. Can you imagine a lumberjack troop in Clash of Clans? Eh. Maybe. Anyway, so let's move on and watch these miners just blast right through this. They're going to annihilate this base. And remember, Boom just showed us a masterful hog attack. Now he's dropping miners like that's all he does. Well, where does this guy stop? What will control this guy? Nothing. I'm telling you right now. First he just crushes it with hogs. Now he's going to overkill with miners. And check it out. That's easily... I'm going to call that 12, maybe 13. A baker's dozen of miners are left over at the end of this attack. Chibuzo, I don't believe Tribe Gaming is recruiting unless you're German and you are a top war attacker and a max Town Hall 12. That's the requirements for Tribe. So, all right. Marie, Abo, hey, if my voice gives you a headache, I'm sorry, but... I don't know what else to tell you. It's the only voice I have. And actually, that's not true. I could talk like this all day long, and you could listen and get even more of a headache like Chief Pat. Chief Pat hates it when I talk like this. So I won't talk like that. So either way, I think you're in trouble. If you think this voice gives you a headache, the other voice, it's 10 times worse. Okay, so that was war number 3. We've watched Boom drop back-to-back jacks, back-to-back 3 stars. Let's go to war number 4. Are you ready for this? Okay, war number 4. Loons 3 stars. Boom 3 stars. Louis Vuitton 3 stars. Muffin 3 stars. Renee 3 stars. We go back up to Boom's attack, and you ready? Okay, we saw Hog Riders. We saw Miners, and now Lalo. Lalo with a skeleton spell. Okay, so Boom right here. I don't know if he did this on purpose, but time and time again, he switches up his attack strategy and throws something new at a base. So in 3 days, he uses 3 different armies to 3-star 3 different maxed out Town Hall 3s. I mean 12s. I did that on purpose. So, Daniel, are you new to the channel? Thank you. Daniel, thank you for stopping by. And if you dropped me a sub on YouTube, thank you very much for that as well. Angel, I agree with you. Boom is an absolute master at attacking. Really, really is. So let's just check this out and see what happens here. Hey, bowlers are strong. Deba Shish, bowlers are super strong. So bowlers are very strong right now as well. Groundbreaker says Laloon is your attack strat. Okay, well check this out. Watch this Laloon attack here, as it's just going to annihilate. All right. John, were you in my global chat the other day? Yeah. All right. Hey Ignacio, what's up, man? Hey, Powerbang's a really good guy too. I like Powerbang a lot, but hey, I love Clash of Clans more. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do appreciate you guys, and hey, again, I appreciate the subs. So, all right. So let's watch Boom drop this. I mean, I'm not going to break down every move on these attacks, but you could see that this is precision, okay? This is a precise attack. The timing of the spells, the placement of the balloons, of the Stone Slammer. Boom knows what he's doing. I mean, it's embarrassing to see these bases. Now check out the Tesla farm way out here in the corner. These 5 Teslas had me thinking that maybe this would not be a 3-star as the balloons move in, but they get the wizard tower down first, and look at the haste spell. I gotta tell you, for me, this is the attack that I really haven't mastered. I would love to get better at Lalo attacks. I think I'm okay at Hogs, I'm okay at Miners, I can spam E-Dragons with the best of them, but when it comes to Lalo, I mean, it's just something about, you know, the precision drop of the balloons, the number of balloons and the spot and stuff. I don't know, I need more practice. But hey, practice makes perfect. Karina, spell, timing, and placement, right? That is the thing. That's okay, I'm glad that it was in all caps. I'm glad that it was in all caps because it should be. Groundbreakers, I agree. Boom. And here's the thing. So that was war number 4. Let's go to war number 5. Now, who is the one person who has been publicized as being the best attacker in the world previously? You know who it was? Itsu, right? You may have heard of Itsu before. Itsu's been long or often referred to as the best attacker in the world. Itsu told me, in his opinion, he thinks that Boom just may be the best attacker in the world. So, all right, so here we go. This is attack number 4 that we've watched from Boom, and he's back to Hog Riders, all right? So he's coming back into the Hog Riders, and I mean, he takes one look at this base, and the Hog Rider's just like, drop me in, I will take this base out. I've got a magic hammer, and I will go after only defenses, and I won't stop until every building is down. In fact, if you keep me protected with a heal spell, I'll do even better. So generally the Hog Rider will do something like that. You know, I can't say word for word because I'm not the voice of the Hog Rider, or am I? So we will see. All right, but let's see what happens here. As again, a third of this base is down. Where are the Hog Riders going to come in? Look at the way this has been funneled, and then check the jump spell. As the Archer Queen is obviously being guided directly to the Town Hall. Here come your Hog Riders, far side, and again, with the Archer Queen and her ability and 2 rage spells left, there's no question she's getting the Town Hall, right? Even with all those Teslas in the way. With the entire farm of 5 Teslas, Archer Queen comes in and she's going to grab that Town Hall. And you'll notice, normally you worry about the defending Barb King. Boom's Hogs just ignore the defending level 60 Barbarian King. Like, he's not even there. The heal spells, the Hogs run right through it, they run right past. The Archer Queen gets the Town Hall. The Barb King funneled around the bottom here. You've got a baby dragon and a balloon down here at the bottom. And that's about it. You've got maybe 3 defenses remaining. Bunch of skeletons popping up. Archer Queen, she's getting spun around. She's in the tornado trap. She's got a giant bomb on top of her. And the Hog Riders, they got the rest of this. They're not worried. They're not worried. Look at the Archer Queen though. She's at full health. Full health. And now there's maybe, there's only like 7 Hog Riders left. But notice what's swagged right here. Double giant bomb. But notice that Boom has a spare rage spell. An extra rage spell. And is he even going to deploy it? Let's see if it comes. There it is! There's the swag rage spell as the king is the last one to go down. The king has to watch his village in ruins. And game over. Game over, man! That is the 4th triple in 4 days from Boom. And we move on to day 6. What do you think Boom did in day 6? Get ready. Get ready. Burak 38 also dropping a 3-star. Knowledge dropping the knowledge. Louis Vuitton again. Louis Vuitton tripled at least 4 times this CWL. But here we go one more time with Boom. With Boom. All right. So check this out. As I mean, this is crazy stuff. So it's crazy stuff. And let me try to moderate some comments here. All right. Who's talking on the screen? It's Galadon. It's me. Down here in the corner. Can you see me? I'm Galadon. I like to talk for a living. All right. But yeah, I try to read the comments. I can't read all of the comments, but I will do my best to read as many as I can. Show the 0-star attack. Oh, Ignacio, it's in my old clan. I'm not in that clan anymore, so I can't show that attack. Cedric, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Andrea, thank you for stopping by. All right, so Boom again. This time he's back to Lalo. So he brings a Lalo, but you'll notice this is a different attacking strategy and approach than last time. The Stone Slammer comes in early this time. I mean, so many parts of this attack are different. And notice the Archer Queen almost out of here, but then the healers get her all the way back up to full. Beautiful poison spell. The witches are out of here. And then the Ice Golem, not really going to matter. Watch the witch get fried by the poison. And the Stone Slammer, it's like a Lava Hound, but better. So, shout out to Cambodia. Shout out to Italy. Thank you guys for stopping by. Jason, you think your queen has a mind of her own? I understand sometimes. I totally do. Now here comes the Lava Hound. Here come the balloons in after the Town Hall. You've got 1 haste, 1 rage spell left. Look at the haste. And then, get ready. Warden's ability right there. Giga Bomb doesn't matter. Not going to do any damage as the Giga Tesla Bomb did nothing. Did nothing at all. Pearson, thank you. But it's not me that keeps you playing. Thank you for the compliment. But it's Clash that keeps you playing, right? Clash keeps me playing. Lloyd, shout out to the Philippines. Again, so many Filipino Clashers. Great to see you guys. I love the Philippines. I visited Manila one time. Went to a Clash of Clans event there, and it was amazing. Had a really, really good time. All right, so this is Boom's 5th 3-star. 5 triples this guy puts up. And again, we're going to make a video about this because, I mean, look at the overkill here. Full health Archer Queen, Warden, maybe a dozen balloons, a dozen minions. I mean, it doesn't even feel fair, right? It doesn't even feel fair. So, and yeah, the jump spell is tough because you've got to sacrifice another major spell. Like on a Hog Rider or a minor attack, you're sacrificing, usually I see the guys are sacrificing a rage. I really like to bring 3 rage, 3 heal. I don't feel good bringing less than 3 heal spells. So, all right. So that is Tribe Gaming, you guys. And you'll notice, what do? They sit in here and friendly challenge each other and break down friendly challenges all day long. If you look in their clan chat, it's just time and time and time again of friendly challenges, and an awful lot of 3 stars up there. An awful lot of 3 stars. And then you watch Galadon. Yeah, not so good. Tomsy crushes my war base right there. I will show that. I will show that in a future episode. So you're not going to see that today. But excuse me, if you watch my YouTube channel and subscribe, wait right there, Galadon Gaming, make sure you subscribe. And oh, thank you for that. Wait, somebody unsubbed. Thank you for the unsub. Rip. Anyway, okay, so I tell you guys what I'm gonna do. Without further delay, I hate to leave Tribe Gaming because it's a great place to be. It really is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a stream clan, and if you guys would like to join the stream clan, you may. Okay? So, let's see here. Let's can I'm trying to moderate the comments here, but sometimes it's tough to do. No. All right. All right, I can't do it. So I'll catch back up. All right, so if you guys want to join my clan, not this clan, but the next clan. You ready? BRB. Guys. I have my keyboard on German right now because, oh look, I hate to leave. I'm an elder in Tribe Gaming. Doesn't that look amazing? So, that looks so cool. That looks, hey, Daniel just subbed. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. That should pop up. Should give me 1 back. Should end in 71. Chowth, what's up? Chris Houth. Chowth. Good to see you, man. I saw you all over my Twitter like last night or this morning. So I appreciate that. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Leaving the clan. Leaving Tribe Gaming. Who would do that? Who would voluntarily leave Tribe Gaming? That just does not seem like a good thing. Okay. Create clan. Let's call it Facebook Gaming. Let's spell it right though. Can I add one more letter? Facebook Gaming, 1 exclamation point. Okay. So is that spelled right? Facebook Gaming. It is. I'm just making sure. All right. And I can't type in my name because it bleeps it out anyway because it's... How do I have so much Dark Elixir? Travis, I bought a bunch of packages. I did. I bought a bunch of packages. All right, let's change the badge to something different. I want to look sort of unique. I don't want to look like everybody else. Orange and red. Not exactly. Red and yellow. There we go. Let's go. No, wait. How about that? No. How about this? No, wait. How about that? No. That? No. That's... no. That looks too much like... Wait. Okay, fine. We're going with this. No. That. There we go. Red and black. Red and black. Okay, so here we go. There is the clan. If you would like to join me, the clan hashtag is 298UYYPCR. That's 298UYYPCR. All right, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. All right. And I would be happy to have you guys in the clan with me. And you can attack my base. I will attack your base and whatever. And let me know. Again, you guys, if you're going to post stuff in the chat, please don't post things that are in violation of Supercell's terms of service that could, like, get you in trouble, you know? Daniel, I agree. I agree. There needs to be more clan badge options. I would like to see some new ones. So, you know, that's the thing. But, you know, it is what it is. So, all right, let's see. I may just be alone all day. And if I am... Oh, wait, people have come in already. Okay. Hey, say hi to the stream. Be nice, or I'll kick you out. All right, people putting up requests. Amilcar, hey, shout out to Honduras, man. All right, defense. Sure has some defensive troops there. All right. Okay, let's see. Do I have a clan castle right now? Oh, I do, and I've got hog riders trained up right now. Okay, let's see if there's a friendly challenge that comes up here. Quick donate. Let's quick donate a stone slammer. And what? Give you an archer. What do we have here? Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we've got 34 people in here already. Shauna, you got in? All right. Good, good. Silios. Oh, loons. Okay, hold on. Loons, and then how about a free spell? C-E-Z-E. Seas? Seas? Is that the name Seas? Let me try attacking this base. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a tough Town Hall 12 right here. Check it out. A couple of single target Infernos. Those can be difficult. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a big fan of having to attack single target Infernos with Queen Charge Miner. Okay? It can be a difficult proposition. It really can. So, alright. Oh, look at the Stone Slammer getting spun around. And, oh, still getting spun around. Never actually gets through. And now the Queen is going the wrong direction. Okay, let's see if we can get these balloons down at least. We may have to stop because it looks like my Queen might not go where I wanted her to go. Let's see if she goes there or not. No, she needs to go after the Town Hall. Archer Queen, no, don't die, don't die. Oh, where is she going? Where is she going? Why are you going that way? Okay, I give up. Oh gosh. See, this is my problem. My Archer Queen just she doesn't, I don't think she likes me. I mean, I obviously failed to funnel accurately there. So we'll just let this one go. See, she's gonna go walk over to the single target Inferno. Wow, look at her go. Wait, oh man, she's gone way off course. Way off course. That's not where I want her to go. So, Adnan, Clash of Clans is #1. Got to #1 in the US App Store again. So, watch out, buddy. Thank you for watching, though. I appreciate it. Kick some people out. Why do I kick some people out? They just got here. All right, this is going to also stink because I've got this... Wait, hold on. There we go. Alright, I've got to deal with the single target Inferno here. We need to get to that single target Inferno. Let's see if we can get there. I need that Archer Queen to get in after the single target Inferno and the Eagle Artillery as well. Here she goes. Oh, Eagle Artillery. Now, see, I don't have a freeze spell. The only freeze I have is that freeze. So we have to hope that the Archer Queen can go after that single target. No, it's on her. It's on her. Do you feel it, Archer Queen? Do you feel what's... Oh, she moved. Beautiful and brilliant, I have to admit. Right there. Now, of course, the Archer Queen's about to lose her healers one after the other after the other. All right, let's send in the Barb King over here. Archer Queen doing her best. Now she finally gets out of range of the healers. Or the healers finally get a range of the air defense. Alright, here we go. Here come your hogs. Archer Queen, she still has her ability. Hog Rider's going to move down here. Barb King probably not going to get the funneling job done. So these Hog Riders, they may ignore that Town Hall for now. There's your Warden ability. And here comes... Oh. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing to see an Electro Dragon come out. Oh boy. And we're about to lose our Archer Queen as well. There goes our last heal spell. We got a shot at a 99% 1-star right here, you guys. It's entirely possible. We see a 99% 1-star. Alright, let's drop some more miscellaneous cleanup troops down here. The Archer Queen is actually going to get her health back at this point. But that is it. Okay, so we're not actually going to get to a 99% because the Clan Castle, we didn't get the Clan Castle cleared up. So that, unfortunately, we're going to be left with an 87% 1-star. Alright. So, again, probably not the best base for a Hog Rider attack. But we'll see. Flare. Uh-oh, I feel like this is not a Town Hall 12 for some reason. Oh, it is! It's another... Wait, what is up with everybody and their single target Infernos? Okay, now this... Oh boy, this is not... Yeah, this is not good. This is not where you would be using normally this attack. I'm just saying. Just saying, okay? Not likely would normally do this. Simply because of the single target Infernos and, you know, miners, this might not be a bad attack for miners. Of course, I would like to have a jump spell also. There goes your Archer Queen again. She's going to go ahead and let her healers just get fried. You don't care. You don't see what's happening to your healers over there. No, you don't. You're going to let them... What? You're going to go... Alright, when funnels fail. When funnels fail. So, I will tell you guys what I'm going to do. I will start another clan in a moment. I will start another clan. We will rotate around. Okay? So, oh. What the heck? Would you stop with the single target Infernos? I can't deal. I can't deal with single target Infernos with this attack strategy. So, queen charge, anything. It's made much more difficult by single target Inferno. So, I'm just saying. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and see what happens here anyway. But I have a feeling that things are going to end poorly for my Archer Queen. And you really need to get good value out of a Queen Charge when you're using this attack strategy. So, but she is just about in range of that single target Inferno. Look at the healer damage here. Look at that healer damage. Wow. That is just unpleasant right there. That is not good. So again, not going to continue. I generally would, if I'm attacking in war, I would always be looking for a multi-target Inferno base. So, how can you return your comments? I don't know what that means. Return your comments. So, I see, again, single target Inferno. How would you attack a base like this? You know, you would bring freeze spells. You know, that's the thing. You would likely bring a freeze spell to an attack like this. Alright, let's try this. And, okay. So I didn't get through that outermost wall. So, updates, Rio, I agree. I think that updates do keep this game alive. They really do. Updates keep this game alive. Oh, Town Hall 10, I'm sorry. Let me hold off on hitting the Town Hall 10s. I would rather fail on a few 12s first. All right, Noah 2.0. Why does that not feel like a Town Hall 12? It is. Okay, maybe my first 3-star of the day. Let's see. No, single target Infernos again. Oh, somebody else must have attacked it already. So, I generally don't do anything in war other than Queen Charge Miner or Queen Charge Hog Rider. And I would say 99% of the time it's Queen Charge Miner for me. Queen Charge Hog Rider hogs are still a little bit inconsistent for me. I would rather have an attack where I'm going to consistently grab 2 stars. You can see even here the Queen has already decided that she's off on her own hunting expedition. And this is one of those times where you wish you brought a jump spell, because you can kind of guide your Archer Queen in a different direction. But at this point, it looks like she is not going to. She's not going to find that Eagle Artillery. No, she's just going to wander. She's going to wander and she's going to squander. So what we could do is just run it like this, and then like put the hogs in up here. Why not? I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Okay. Hit the King's ability. Let's watch where they're going to path. I think they're going to go that way. Archer Queen. And, uh-oh, now they're going this way. Oh, that was supposed to be a heal. That was supposed to be a heal spell. Like this heal spell. Alright. Where are we now? Well, we did not get the Town Hall down. But, well, why did they... I give up. It's up to the Archer Queen now. And of course there's a single target Inferno in the way. That's not going to go well. And I have no rage spells left. Come on, Archer Queen, hurry up. I have 2 Hog Riders left. 2 hogs remain. Let's see if we can save those Hog Riders. I've got a shot at the 99% 1-star right here. I mean, that would be impressive, right? So, Mustafa, this isn't my base, bro. This is not my base. But if you want to see my Rush Town Hall 12, I'm happy to show it to you. Alright? Alright. So, yeah, generally not. This is my base. So, if you think I'm rushed, Let me know if you think I'm rushed. It does say a lot about your knowledge of the game. But it's okay. It's okay. All right. So I'll show you my rushed Town Hall 12 though if you want. Mary, do you think this is a kid's game? Because I really don't. I feel like it's a game for people of all ages. So, you know, I feel like my mom used to play this game. My mom, who was 70 at the time, used to love to play Clash of Clans. So played it every single day. It's true. Danny, you don't want them to add the flag? You know what? You got your request. You got your request. All right? Danny, happy to make sure your request is granted. Hey, shout out to Michigan. So, 4-day shields for 20,000 Legend League players. Chris, I don't even know what that means. But then again, most of the things you said in clan chat never made sense to me anyway, so. Oh, now I'm getting nice base. I see. First I was rushed. Now I have a nice base. Where is 3 stars? Okay. All right, you wanted to see a 3-star attack? I didn't realize that you guys wanted to see 3-star attacks. Gosh, 3-star attacks? Okay, hold on. Let's see here. A 3-star attack. You want to see a 3-star attack? Okay, let's see. All right. Let me try to do a 3-star attack. I thought you guys just wanted to see like 1- and 2-star attacks. I didn't realize that you wanted to see 3-star attacks. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. Ah! Barb King, man. That Barb King coming out, right, with all those other defenses in the area. And that may cost me, unfortunately. The forced to use the Queen's ability that early can be super painful. It can be costly. Alright. I don't know if I have enough healers to keep my Queen up here. Let's see. I might after all. Okay, let's see. Alright, here comes that. There we go. Where's my warden? There it is. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the single target Inferno locked onto my Archer Queen. And all of my hogs are just about to get wiped out by the Giga Bomb here. Oh boy, this is about to be painful. You ready for this? You ready for this? Watch this. Watch this. Oh my gosh! 2 giant bombs and the Giga Bomb, and every single Hog Rider is gone. And that, my friends, is why you do not attack from this side of a base. Just so you know, if you're wondering. So, see there, I see a 33-year-old in here playing the game. All right, so now we have no chance, but 87%. And generally, I would never go this way after this base. I wouldn't go after the Town Hall last. So, we'll see. All right. In fact, you know what? Maybe I'll switch my army up. Let's see what we have here. Yep, I've got Queen Charge Minor army prepared. So let me go ahead and delete my hogs. I'll delete all of the Hog Riders. And I already have everybody else trained. So, there. There, boom, just like that. Instant army. And we're going to use the same spells. And we're going to use the same, let's see here. Wookiee? I don't think I've attacked Wookiee before. There we go. Same spells. Let's see. Okay. Let's try... I don't know about this base. I do not know about this base. Give it a try. Alright. There we go. Archer Queen is taking a lot of damage early. No, where are you going? Where are you going, my Archer Queen? I really dislike hunting. I mean, it's generally not what you want to see. Oh man, look at that Inferno Tower just like annihilating my healers. That is unfortunate. Alright. So that's... Are you a kid at heart? I'm a kid at heart. I'm a kid at heart. Shout out to Bangladesh. Mustafa, they're not going to add any more flags. If you watch my episode that talks about flags in Clash of Clans, you'll find that, oh, I can't beat this base. I cannot beat this base. Alright, let's try it anyway here. You'll find that they're really not planning on adding any more flags. Stig, what's up, man? Thank you for coming over to the Clash of Clans chat. Kitty as well. Thank you, guys. I am over in the Clash of Clans chat rather than the my chat. So if you're wondering, but if you guys get a chance, make sure that you follow me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Twitch. I mean, Twitter and on Instagram and YouTube. All right. How many Legend League trophies do I have? I have 800,000 Legend League trophies. 800,000. Can you believe it? All right. Yeah, you guys, you know, bases like this, I realize that they're tough for people, and I realize that they provide a challenge, and that, you know, you need advanced 3-star strategies if you want to be able to beat a base like this. But, you know, when you have years of practice, 6+ years of playing, you'll find that you can do this. You can drop 3 stars on a lot of different bases. So, but yeah. How many supporters do I have? You know, not enough, Christo. Not enough. I think we only enabled the supporter thing about 2 weeks ago, and I believe we're closing in on 20. So it'll be nice to pick up a few more supporters. We'll see if it works. So, man, it's tough getting through these high-level walls too. When you're that level 60 Archer Queen, trying to get through those high-level walls can be a challenge. And it looks like she's going to ignore the gem box, unfortunately. She's not going after the gems. I was kind of hoping she would go. She would go after the gems. Trevor wants to know what the best attack combo is. You know, the thing is, there isn't any one attack combo that's like the best. You know, there's lots of different... You know, I don't think we can beat this base. Alright, so 98%. Almost. Almost a 3-star. We came very close. Stig, the bat spell can be very, very strong. It really can. But it depends upon it. It depends upon a lot of different things. You know, using that bat spell. Oh, man. See, I'm just not a fan of this type of base for... I just dropped the wrong. I meant to drop 5. I dropped all the baby dragons in front of me. We'll try it. We should be able to get down that single target inferno. There we go. Not the worst. Get that P.E.K.K.A down. The defending Archer Queen is down, so that's good. Lost the E-Drag over there. Let's see here. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Or I would love... See, I need to start bringing a jump spell, I think, to some of these attacks. I think a jump spell would be super effective. But, uh-oh. Hurry up. Need those healers to go to an overdrive. There we go. Alright, let's drop the king on that cannon. Miner's going to get the Town Hall. This isn't really a 3-star attack right here, unfortunately. Oh! Oh, there was a single target Inferno was on the Archer Queen. Let's see. Don't know. See, the problem is if you leave the Inferno, I mean the Eagle Artillery up that long, the just, there's no chance at a 3-star. Can't leave the eagle up that long in a battle. I mean, the eagle's going to be the last structure down, or not down. So, George, you're awesome, man. Town Hall 13. You know, I am definitely a fan of updates, and I am certainly looking forward to when Town Hall 13 releases. I'm also looking forward to Town Hall 14. I don't know if you guys are yet, but I'm really looking forward to Town Hall 14. That seems like a lot of fun at Town Hall 14. But for now, let's just look into the immediate future, Town Hall 13. And when do you think it'll come? I'm guessing that we see it early next. Oh, wow, that is okay. That is an unusual base. This is what my base used to look like. Wait, he does have an eagle. Okay. All right. No, I had a base that used to look just like this. Just saying. No offense. You all got to start somewhere, right? Well, I will send. I'll send my base in on some friendly challenges. We'll see how people do. All right. You never know. They might crush it. They might crush it. Now look, I couldn't even get the Archer Queen to go where I was hoping she would go, but it doesn't really matter because, yeah. I wonder if I could do this without the mine. Drop the Queen down here. Baby dragon. Send in the Warden with them, please. Look at that free spell, baby. There goes the Town Hall. The P.E.K.K.A. got the Town Hall down. That's amazing. I'm going to try to not use my miners here. That's the goal. Not using mine. Should we give a heal spell to the baby dragon? Oh, look at that baby dragon heal up. That's amazing. Good for her. Or it. Or whatever. Another rage. Warden ability. How about another heal? How about let's heal the barbarians? I like it. We're healing the barbarians from the Barbarian King's ability. Look at my Barb King. He is invincible right now. Let's throw another heal down there. There we go. Look at him go. He's still alive. My Barb King is still alive. That is amazing. That is amazing. Alright, so we pick up the 3-star, and we save 24 miners' lives. 24 miners got to stay home and relax, so. Alright, Arid. Let's see Arid's base. Is it translating all the languages? Oh, this looks tough. I don't know if I can get to that eagle. See, I don't have a jump spell. I need a jump spell over here. Alright, let's see if my Archer Queen will go this time where I want her. She needs to go basically where the defending Archer Queen is, and that's probably now not going to happen. Lost my P.E.K.K.A. already. Come on, Archer Queen, turn. Go left. Go to your left. To my right. Nope. Where will she go next? Come back? No! Oh my God. I give up. You know, when it comes to funnel fails, man, it's just tough. It's tough. All right, let's see. Let's throw my base up there. Did I throw my base up before? Let me throw it up again. That's my really good war base. Did anybody attack it yet? 64% by Dirty Toes. That's a good number, man. That's respectable. That is respectable by Dirty Toes. So. Is Noah 2.0 given the wrong donations? Alright, hold on. Thank you for that. Because I know people will sometimes do that. They'll come into a clan and give the wrong donations. So. There we go. Alright, Burak GZC. No? Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. I can't beat that base. That base is too hard. That base is too hard. Danny, come on in, man. You're welcome to join the clan. S. Gannett. Okay, S. Gannett. Oh, boy. It's just that I wish I had. I wish I had a jump spell in a lot of these cases. Wow, we lost the Electro Dragon that fast. That was a quick death. The Electro Dragon suffered, and now the Archer. You know, generally, if I can't get the funnel to work, I love you too, Salem Rose Megabon. Thank you for stopping by. Danny, oh man. See, I can't beat this base either. I don't want to get embarrassed by losing to that base. That base looked too tough. All right. Is this Acosta? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really look for where the E-Drag was going to be dropped as far as, like, watching out for air defenses. Oh, boy. All right. Let's give this one a try. All right. Now this time the funnel should work, and the Stone Slammer should be effective as well. Oops, that wasn't dropped in the correct order, but that's okay. Oh, minor detail. Archer Queen dead. Wait, I can get her back up. There. That revive her? Sometimes that works, I hear. I heard that somewhere. If you drop every spell, that'll get the Archer Queen to live again, but maybe not. You want a builder base update? You know what? A builder base update is coming at some point. I believe it's going to be the next update, I think they said. So I would keep an eye out for that. That should be happening. Can we get a wall open, please, here? There we go. There's your wall. In comes your Archer Queen. That Archer tower. Archer Queen is busy with a gold storage. She seems to think that's important right now. Somebody needs to tell her that's not important. Let's move on to the matter at hand. Alright. Now the Eagle's down, defending Archer Queen is down. Single target Inferno is going to get the Queen down. Oh, where are you going, Archer Queen? Where are you going? No. No, you want to go there. That's not super effective. Just so you know, that's not a good idea. Let's put a Rage on the Inferno Tower. That'll really help a lot. Hey, at least it can only burn one healer at a time. No, there is that. And there she goes. Alright. Well, we got 35%. What's the highest rank in this game? Well, it depends upon what you're talking. If you're referring to Champion 1 in Clan War Leagues, or if you're referring to Legend League, as far as trophies are concerned. So, I'm not sure what you mean. But the base, oh, this is not. Okay, hold on. I still am looking for 12s. Maybe we'll switch, you know, maybe we'll try something else. We could always try Lalo, but oh gosh. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, well. How about if we just send everything in one spot? I know people that do this, and apparently it works sometimes. There, that's what you do. You just drop everything in one spot, and then you just hope that it works. There we go. I think that's about it. I think that's how you're supposed to attack. So, I'm just, Chibuzo, I'm just practicing right now, man. Generally, I only would attack with the army that I have right now against multi-target Infernos. Single-target Infernos are not conducive to attacking with a Queen Charge Minor, just so you know. So when you're attacking with a Queen Charge, you generally want to be going after multi-target Infernos, not single-target Infernos. That is why. So you need to mostly be going after multis. Uh-oh. James, thanks for stopping by. Have a good afternoon. Ah, so close. 98%. Couldn't quite get the job done. Thanks for being here, James. Have a good day, man. So close. So close. Hey, there's Dirty Toes. Let's check out his base. Let's hope maybe somebody's putting up multis. All right, here's some multis. Here's some multi-target Infernos. So let's see if we can't get the job done over here. All right. Now we need to get this balloon in over the air defense. Oh, it's going to go through the Tesla. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Well, we got that. The queen, again, the queen needs to behave. She needs to not go to the left. Oh, look at the funneling that's happening over here. Look at all this room being made. No. The queen goes left. Look at that. That's such a beautiful funnel right there. Look at this. Look at all this open space. I want that base again, Dirty Toes. Give me that base again. I'll drop my queen a little bit further up this time. You want me to make a level 10 Hog Rider? Wait, level 10 Hog Rider. I summoned thee. I don't know what... I only got to be the developer, the head developer for Clash of Clans for one day, if you remember. That was only one day. All right, I want Toes to drop his base again. Toes again. Please, where's the Z? I'm learning my German keyboard. I'm learning the German keyboard. Brawl Stars is fun too. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can get the queen to go the right direction this time. Maybe if we ram this from out here. That was the incorrect drop of the baby dragon. Just so you know. Not what I was intending to do there. E-Dragon is done, but did its job. More or less. I mean, maybe not the best job ever. Let's see here. Archer Queen needs to get to work. There we go. Move in. There you go. Eagle Artillery. Look at that P.E.K.K.A, man. If that P.E.K.K.A could get through that next layer of walls, that would be amazing. Not gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. There. Oh, Archer Queen. Oh, she's on the town hall now. Good. Good. Had to use her ability. Okay, well, she did get the town hall down pretty early. There's that. She's gotten a few more structures down. This is starting to feel like it might be a time fail. If all else, even if all else goes well. Right? Because I don't have anything else to clean up here. Look at the ice golem. Really? Really? Okay, we're going to use the warden's ability there just because I felt like the miners were close enough. And then the last heal. Oh, did we lose the queen? We lost the queen. Alright. The ice golem is trying to help out. Look at it. It's like pacing past the miners at this point. If it could grab like the attention of the wizard tower, that'd be amazing. No? Yes? Maybe? Alright, here comes your time fail though. Look at that. That is beautiful. Man, the ice golem did such a great job. So, and it's funny because we started the miners relatively early. Like, we got the miners in around a minute 45 or so, I thought. But we still end up with a time fail. 93%. So close. So close. Alright, I feel like that, see, that's the type of base that I would normally go up against and be happy to attempt. So, but... Oh yeah, this is a noob clan, so we're not going to get any, we're not going to be getting any troop upgrades, unfortunately. So, yeah. Just saying. But hey, thank you guys for stopping by. Those of you that have come by the stream, thank you for checking it out. Keep the level 9 Hog Rider, but make his life up, please. I'm not sure what that means, but... Let's see Flash's base. Flash. Single target Inferno. Wait, there's a multi over here. There's a couple multis. Should we go opposite side? Let's go opposite side and see what happens. Oh, shoot. I was hoping that I could soak up a Seeking Air Mine there. Really? Look at where the Archer Queen went. I mean, did I not do enough funneling over there that you could go somewhere else, Archer Queen? Really disappointing. I would say that this has been my biggest struggle. Learning to get better is this. Okay. Alright, time for another one. Alright, Pikachu's getting leader of this one. And then we're moving on. Okay, if you guys didn't get a chance to get in the last stream clan, now is your opportunity. Alright, here we go. We're going to name this one FB.GG. Alright, because that's Facebook.gg, Facebook Gaming, okay? And we're just going to start it just like that. Alright, so there you go. There's your hashtag 22LQG2QCL. 22LQG2QCL. FB.GG is the name. Alright. Alright, and we'll let some other people come in. Hey, Richard, thank you for being a long-time sub, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by the stream as well. Michael, I hope you enjoy. All right. So come on in. Join. Here, join. This guy's name is McNasty 2.0. Join. Join. What do we have? 11 people so far. Join me. All right. Let's see who shows up. How many people now? 12. That's not a lot. See, you can get in now. You want to get in? Dan, I love Clash too, man. I'm glad you love Clash. Galadon the YouTube. Let's not answer him correctly. All right. Did everybody leave the old clan? The new clan is named FB.GG. It only has 14 people in it right now. All right. There we go. Gave that guy defensive max troops. So. Uh-oh, this guy, see he. Let's just not answer him. Let's only answer him with emojis. All right. Salem, what's up? Thank you for stopping by, man. We're only going to answer him with emojis. No text, no words. Just see what he says here. All right. And oh, that's right, Nerdy. I got to stop by my buddy's clan. Hold on. I heard that there's some crazy stuff going on here. All right. Well, you should again. It's even more... There. Alright. You swapped your Infernos to multi? Well, that's not going to help me now, is it? See, there's still room in the clan, you guys, if you want in. FB.GG. FB.GG. I only have room for 10% of you. Salem Hog Riders are super strong. Hog Riders are already super strong. Jay, you're glad I'm spanking Klaus? Oh, man. Yeah, it's been nice to have the advantage there. So, you know, but I think that he'll probably catch up. So, all right, I'm done with global. Balloon plus 4. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe balloon level 4 or better. All right, let's try this base. Oh, it's a Town Hall 10. Okay, maybe not. Sorry. Let somebody else attack the Town Hall 10s. All right. How about this one? And that's an 11. Okay, let's let somebody else attack the Town Hall 11s. Hey, shout out to Malaysia. And that's another 10. Okay. I gotta start hitting Scout, but the problem is when I hit Scout, somebody, it's FB space DOT space GG. FB space DOT space GG. Fuzzy Bluebeard. I like it. Alright, Fuzzy Bluebeard, let's go. Let's see here. Archer Queen goes there. Let's try to funnel in the opposite direction. Oh no, the slammer went that way. That's not where I wanted the slammer to go. That's not good. I mean, she can get through one of these walls maybe, but... Do you see that Illuminati triangle of Inferno streams right there? That's kind of creepy. Check out that freeze. Gotta love that freeze. Yeah, again, the Archer Queen is going to run around the side here. But that's okay. Probably make this work anyway. Uh-oh, hold on. Raid spell in the general area. Well, that was the last strike of the Eagle we have to deal with today. Okay, maybe not today, but the last strike we have to deal with in this base for now. Warden's still up. Not a lot of miners left. Oh man, that Infernal Tower right there. That's bad news. Oh, there it goes. Come on, miners, get in there. Hurry up, faster. There they go. Alright, so the funnel didn't exactly go the way we wanted it to, but it looks like everything else did. So. There we go. And that's the thing about those miners, man. I mean, that was just kind of a YOLO. We just kind of YOLO. I mean, you guys got to realize, we're YOLOing every single one of these attacks. You know, we're not taking much time to sit and study, and you know, we're just kind of taking a look at the base and then hitting it right away, which is obviously not something you would really want to do if you are serious about winning. You know, you want to study bases like this. You know, you want to make sure that you get the attack to go your way. Again, it'd be nice to get the Archer Queen to go in towards the interior of this base, but it looks like she might not. Maybe if we send the king in. I mean, normally I would not ever send the king in this early, but what the heck, let's see what happens. No, she's still going to go around. She's still going around. Okay. Here, let's send in the miners now. Seems like a bad idea. Oh, I lost the queen. I lost the queen. All right. I lost the queen. I was hoping the queen would stick around a little bit longer. So, but Ken, you want to battle me? Come on in, man. Come on in. I'm dropping my base. I'm dropping my fake war base. I'm dropping in Galadon. I'm dropping in Itsu's fake war base. So, Mohako needs reinforcements. Well, I don't know what you when people ask. How about a couple of ice golems? How about Ice Baby? Let's give him Ice Baby. You still have mad clouds? I know you do. I know you do. But don't worry, because you're going to see that update within the next month and a half. So, within the next month and a half, you should see the update. And when you do, watch this. Watch this Stone Slammer go through all these walls. When you do, you'll be happy. So, but that's what we've been told sometime before July, right? All right, let's see what happens here. The Stone Slammer got through quite a few layers here. Let's do one more. Oh, beautiful! Look at that! Look at that! All the way down into the deep. Is that the Clan Castle, or is that just... Holy! Did you see that balloon? That was amazing work from that balloon. Oh, man. The Ice Golem Freeze did not quite catch the single target Inferno. And now I'm in trouble. Or I should say my Archer Queen's in trouble. No, Archer Queen! Oh, it's been nice knowing you. Alright. R.I.P. So, not really what you want to see. So, from Archer Queen. Oh, you're being maxed on everything and have nothing to spend loot on? I know, right? Isn't that tough? That's tough. You know, that kind of is a bummer. So, being maxed out on loot and not having anything to upgrade. I'm the same way. I mean, I would like to see somebody who... I want to see who hit my base. Maybe they're still going. I don't see it. All right, let's see this tactics. Tactics? Oh, it's closed. Galadon, no kick me. Okay, I won't kick anybody. Oops. What happened? When is the update? When is the update? The update should be sometime in the next month. Right? Or the next month and a half. Not month and a half. Oh wait, there's something. Let me put the queen down so the healers can actually do something. Hey, you guys want to see Galadon did fail? Here you go. Here's your opportunity to ridicule me for failing to 3-star Town Hall level. Alright? Hope you enjoy. You're from the Philippines, but you live in Abu Dhabi now? Well, shout out to Abu Dhabi and the Philippines then. Shout out to both. Thank you for stopping by. Let's try not to time fail this. That would feel especially bad. Check out that freeze, baby. Check out that freeze. Alright, how about another rage for the queen? That might have been too early. Let's see, maybe we can trying not to dip fail. But hey, come on. If I dip fail, I wouldn't be the first person to dip fail. Lots of people dip fail. Of course, I wouldn't want to dip fail on anything but time, right? We dip fail on something besides time against the Town Hall 11, that would be pretty embarrassing. So I will accept a time fail only. Anything else, and this stream is over. Okay, fine. I'm not going to dip fail. Can Galadon and his clan win a tourney? They already have, Orlando. My clan already won a tournament. Can you believe that? Alright, I don't think I can beat this base. Gosh darn it, so close. So close. I tried, you guys. I tried. So. But. What are you talking about, Christo? Making a decoration that costs 100 or 10 million sells for 5 million? You have an unlimited number? What? Oh, so you could store loot. Oh, clever. Clever. Like infinite way to store loot. That's not, huh. That's a funny idea. I actually kind of like that idea. So it would be a decoration that you could buy for like 10 million loot, but you could only sell it for 5 million loot. But the idea is that you could sell it and get the money back at some point. So it's like a reverse investment. All right, TBA Krenari wants me to attack. No. Eric. Why no games? Gary, what games are you disappointed at not seeing? I'm not sure what you mean by why no games. Send in the cleanup here. Oh, that single target Inferno. No, come on. Really? The Electro Dragon can't funnel in time? This is disappointing. Alright. I'm not sure here. Oh, that's another single target. Alright, here we go. Let's enrage some miners. That seems like fun. Rage and heal right on the town hall. Rage and heal right on the town hall. Check it out. There they go. See, miners do laugh off single target inferno. They do find them humorous. Let's see if we can heal the queen too. But I've got a lot going on here. There's two huge groups of miners. Baby Dragon is still up. Barb King is still alive. Healer's keeping up the queen. Alright. Oh, clan games. Clan games? Ahmed wonders why we are still playing the #1 downloaded game. The #1 top grossing game in the App Store. Why are we playing the #1 top grossing game in the App Store? I don't know. Maybe because we love it. Richard, I agree with you, man. This game has life in it. This game has years left in it. For certain. Alright, let's see who's attacked me here. Hold on, I'm putting up Itsu's farming base. Okay. Alright, I think I've 3-starred twice in a row now. So let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and move to a different clan. And then we will go... I want to show you guys something, okay? I want to show you guys something. Oops, I don't need to kick that person out. Okay. I need your opinion on something that's happening in this other clan. Alright, so here we go. Alright, I want you guys to see something unusual. Alright, LYCR. Okay. All right, here I come. So here we go. All right. All right, so my buddy I Elite Nerdy says his clan is in a war that he's a little bit shocked about. So I thought that we would check it out and see what's happening over here. You guys might be a little bit surprised about what you see. So, Dirty Toes, wait a minute, wasn't he? He was in the other clan. Oh, that's funny. Okay. You ready? Yeah. So, yeah. Let's take a look at this defensive side here. Every single base 3-starred. The opposing clan used 96 attacks. Now their number 50 is that. This is their number 50. This is their weakest player. Alright? Gets, it looks like Queen Charge Minor. Right? From the back side. See, freeze spell. That's what I would be doing if I were attacking single target Infernos. But let's check out their number 25. Halfway up. Alright? Halfway up. That's Dirty Toes. Let's see what happens here. That looks like a maxed out 12. Like 100% maxed. Hog Riders. Alright. Oh my god. An Arch Queen almost died right there. That was so close. Let's watch this attack. Barb King, Stone Slammer, they're all coming in after the Town Hall. Alright, so anyway, in this war, Arcane Citadels, the defending clan, they were 3-starred all 50 times. 53 stars against at least half maxed out Town Hall 12. I mean, that's like crazy. Don't worry, I'll start another stream clan in a few minutes. We'll do one more. We'll do one more stream clan for those of you that missed out. But I just wanted to show this war because it's pretty crazy what's happening here. And here come the Hog Riders. So basically, 40% of this base falls to the heroes. And then the Hogs come in to take out the rest. Where's the skeleton spell going to go? I thought people usually used skeleton spells on Arch Queens. There it is. On the Wizard Tower. Huh. Interesting. Not a bad strategy. I mean, I guess it sort of worked. Distracted the damage from the Wizard Tower for a few seconds. Alright. Hold on a second. We get a text message. Alright. So, Dirty Toes. I Elite Nerdy, he has multiple bases too. Dirty Toe... What? Wait, why are there so many bases named Dirty Toes and I Elite Nerdy? That's kind of suspicious. Anyway, here's our number 1. Let's watch their number 1. Alright. So this is going to be P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. P.E.K.K.A. Bobat attack. So kind of surprised to see a clan drop 53 stars. That's like Well, I know it's multiple accounts, but why would one person have that many accounts? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maxed out Town Hall 12. Unless you're like Dr. Mujtaba. You guys remember Dr. Mujtaba? What happened to him, right? What happened to Dr. Mujtaba? So surprised. He just like disappeared one day. He was done. Man, I am a big fan of Hog Rider attacks, though. I will tell you that. Big fan. Love me some Hog Rider attacks. In fact, I may go back and drop some more Hog Rider attacks after this. Yeah, Pekabo Bat super strong. Watch for the bats, though. Watch carefully. Now you'll notice the only single target Infernos remain, and only 2 Wizard Towers. And here come the bats. Alright, so here come the bats. And notice that there's nothing over here on the right-hand side to stop these bats. And the Wizard Tower is now gone because of the Archer Cleaner. The bats are just going to roll down the right side of this village and take out every single air defense. Every single air defense. Oh, the freeze spell on the Wizard Tower. And that is the end. That spells the end of this base. Alright. So Pekabo Bat is a... Wow, look at that. The bats are still going. They're still going. And now the Ice Golem, well, it was going to stop the attack, or stop the burning. I'm telling you right now. That is surprising to see this right now. It really is. Okay. So, war details. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this because this is a little bit surprising. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. Let's take a look at one more attack. Alright. So this time it's going to be Lalo. Queen Charge Lalo. Queen Charge Jump Spell Lalo. So kind of a different attack. I mean, it's nice to see. So a different attack. Like they're not all using the same attack. Sorry if the webcam is lagging right now. Sometimes it does do that. But I'm running too many things. Let's see. Try to shut down an app or two that might help. Okay. These guys are good. Neil, is Dr. Mujtaba back? Is that right? And why did he disappear like that? That's so strange, right? Alright, I'm just gonna send off a message here. How many devices am I on at the moment? Me? Just on one or two. Just one or two. Let's do this. Okay, when will you see Town Hall 13, Levi? I think that Town Hall 13 will most likely come early next year. I don't know, but that's, if I had to guess, that's what I would guess is going to come. So, but, you know, it's one of those things. I mean, these guys are good, right? I mean, we're seeing all sorts of different attack strategies. I've never seen anything like it, though. Yeah, you gotta use Supercell ID, man. If you're not using Supercell ID, it's just... You'd like to see a larger map area? You might see that at Town Hall 13. They might need to make things bigger. Alright, let's check this one out. This is going to be Hog Riders with 9 bowlers. 4 healers. Okay, let's watch this one in fast forward. So Queen Charge, Coconut Loon, Ram, all the bowlers coming in with the Wall Wrecker. There's a jump spell. They come in, they take down the Town Hall, and then you send in the Hog Riders. That is interesting. 9 bowlers. That is such an unusual attack. I'd like to come back again later and record some of these, if that's okay. Thanks for having me. That's crazy, right? Valks. Alright, let's give this guy Valks before we leave him. Valks Rage. I mean, let's look at one more. Let's look at Stinger getting hit here. So, Stinger gets hit by... I guess that's P.E.K.K.A. Bobat again. But E-Dragon up here. Getting some good value. Arcane protecting the middle. I mean, these attacks look fairly straightforward. But who the heck are these guys? Chinese Maryland. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, these are really good attacks, but they don't look suspicious. You know? I haven't seen anything weird looking yet. Let me check out one more real quick. Dragons. Bat Dragon. Oh, Bat Dragon right here. No free spell. Oh, well, I can see this base. This is a poorly designed base. Why would you put so many air defenses right on top of each other? And they're right next to a single target Inferno and an Eagle. I can kind of see why that happened. Although the bats didn't get the Eagle down, and they didn't get one of the air defenses down. Alright, let's see where the dragon's coming from. I don't know. Yeah, I would not say that this... See, that's the thing. If you're an expert at finding the weaknesses in a base, there's lots of different ways to find the base. Wow. Bat Dragon. Bat Dragon. I mean, these attacks don't look suspicious to me, you know? Other than they're really, really good. They don't look suspicious to me in any other way. Okay, let's watch the balloon deployment of this attack. That'll be telling. Alright? So, watch the balloon deployment of this attack. Heroes should not be allowed healer support. Oh man, you want to destroy Queen Walk heal? You want to destroy Queen Walks, I mean, Queen Walk, Queen Charge completely? You're not going to make any friends with that opinion. Just saying. That's a war player's go-to. Without that, I don't even know what they would do. Freeze spell. See, I like the freeze. But that means he's only brought... oh, no heals. That's right. This is a Lalo attack. Hi, honey. We're streaming. We're streaming. Season challenges take over games. Well, we should see. Well, that's a good question. I wonder if they would stack season challenges in clan games. I guess I haven't really thought about that. Look at the Stone Slammer coming in. Okay, here we go. So watch the balloons. That was not suspicious to me at all. And there's a hog rider in underneath there as well. See the balloon deployment does not look suspicious to me. Are they really that good? It's possible. Wow. I mean, so Ken, are you serious? You're that harsh on Queen Walk, Queen Charge players? You realize that all of the best players in the world use that, right? Have you been watching the World Championship qualifiers? Dude, that's an interesting opinion. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but come on. I mean, all of the best attackers in the world use Queen Walk, Queen Charge. First, they also call it Super Queen, Magic Queen, Queen Healer, Queen Heal, and Immortal Queen. In China, I mean, they call it in different, depending upon what country you go to, they call it all these different things. It's really interesting, actually. So that's hilarious that you would say that about all the top war players in the world. I don't know. I mean, I did make an episode talking about the fact that we might see a nerf to Queen Healer combo. You know, if that many people are using it. So I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I really don't. I mean, I'm impressed. These attacks, you know, this one's minors. So Queen Charge minor right here. So watch this. E-Dragon. This looks like my attack, except for the P.E.K.K.A on the right hand side. I would not normally use a P.E.K.K.A. So the Queen comes in there, gets the funnel down. She should get to the Eagle eventually. She gets the defending Archer Queen down. And then the miners, wow, look, he sent the miners in on the opposite side of the base. That's risky. That's risky. That is Banana Bobisky right there. I'm telling you, you're going to wait and get the Town Hall down last? I don't know. I don't know. So... guys complaining about Queen Walk lack experience or skill with it. No, I mean, I think that some people just think that it makes attacks too easy. So, you know. E-Dragon, Loon. Rage. Alright. So, I don't know. I just think that sometimes people think it makes attacking too easy. So, alright. So I tell you guys what I want to do. I want to pop on over just for a couple of minutes to my other accounts. Alright, so we're going to go over to my rushed Town Hall 12. If you guys don't watch my YouTube channel, where have you been? But if you don't, you should. You should subscribe. Oh, somebody just did. Somebody just did. In fact, 25 people just did in the last few minutes. So thank you guys. We're going to head over to my clan of basically all Galadon accounts. Oops. Oh, that's embarrassing. What does that say? I don't even know. I don't understand. What is that on the screen? I don't know. But so I agree. I agree with David. David Crane says to be proficient at Queen Walk, it takes a lot of time and skill. I do think it takes a lot of practice. And I respect players that use Queen Walk, Queen Charge, and I don't think it's easy. And personally, I don't think that the Queen Healer relationship needs to be nerfed. So I just don't. All right, so let's see. This is my all right, this is my rushed Town Hall 12, and it's in a clan war. Let's see, we got a match. We did. So I've got Galadon. I'm going to rename him Galadon 12.0. I've got Galadon 6.0, 4.0, 3.0, and 2.0. We're going to go ahead and put some troops in these guys. We're going to put a baby dragon in Galadon 2.0's clan castle. I think we'll also put a baby dragon in... Actually, you know what? Let's change it up. Let's keep them guessing. I'm going to put a Valkyrie and 2 archers in 3.0's clan castle. And then in 4.0's clan castle, I'm going to put a baby dragon and 5 goblins. Okay, 4 goblins because I can't donate the 5th one. And then in 6.0's clan castle, we're going to put in a full-size dragon. There we go. All right, now, then they have to give me like little baby archers in my clan castle. Okay, so the enemy, generally this is what happens. I match my 12 and a bunch of babies against their 12 and a bunch of babies. And what we hope for is that I can do better against their 12 than they can do against my 12. So let's see what his 12 looks like. Oh, that looks kind of hard. He's got 20-something heroes, so that's not the toughest. I mean, it's a level 2. He's got a baby Inferno Tower. And a couple level 4s. I don't know if I could 3-star this. It depends upon his base layout. It depends upon what his base layout is, if I could 3-star him. Because obviously, if you check out my base, it's not the best. Yeah. But we did get our wizard towers all the way up to level 6. I'm super proud of that. So, all right. So that is my base, and we're working on getting better. We'll see. But if you guys are familiar, if you guys have watched my channel, you'll know that I am doing a Fix That Rush series with this account. So hold on, let me log in. Oh, what am I doing? No, I'm not doing that. I didn't mean to log out. Gosh darn it. Okay. I meant to join a different clan. That's what I was going to do. Okay, let's leave this clan. I'll donate to those guys later. They're so needy. Did you see that? All right. We're going to go into a different clan real quick. So needy. Always asking for troops. So, or if it's me. Okay. Check Galadon video. Yes, check Galadon video. Clash Tutor. I know, she stopped uploading, didn't she? I noticed that too. So, yeah, my video with Darian will explain about the flags. Jose, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to have to let myself in to the clan. So, I'm going to let myself into the clan. So I got another... okay. I'm logging on onto my phone here. And I'm going to log out of this account. Because right now I'm playing on 2 different devices. I'm going to log into my account that is in this clan that I just applied to. Okay, so let's reload. And then... oh, somebody let me in. I think somebody let me in. No? What happened? Okay, hold on. Bookmarks. Full attack. Join. There it is. There it is. I'll let myself in. Alright. So, I let myself into the clan. And, Christo says, you don't have this. You have to watch Galadon's video. Okay. So he's saying you have to watch my video if you want to know the answer to about flags, right? Okay. All right. I did just give myself troops, by the way, if you're wondering. That was... oops, I'm not going to use that boost. Hold on. Let me use the boost that's here. This boost. Right there. There it is. All right. Use. Okay. So what we're doing here, if you guys are not familiar with this account, is we are trying to get this account to max. By the time Town Hall 13 releases, the idea is to get this account maxed out. And to get it to maxed out Town Hall 12. So again, the flag answer is in my video. Part 3 interview with Darian on my YouTube channel. It's a 10-minute video that explains the flag issue in length. If you need to go there, you should go there anyway and check it out. Okay, so we're at 2080. Ooh, training boost comes at 2150. That'd be nice. But the problem is we don't have anything but 15 stars using golems and 15 stars using beta minions. That's not likely to happen. So, just saying. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop in and look for a few bases to attack. All right. So, Andrew, you just gotta be in the right place at the right time, man. That's all. So, if you're talking, oh, you see the amount of dark elixir, 9,710. That is the most dark elixir that you can loot from a base. 9,710. If you want to find my YouTube channel, just search my name, Galadon, and you'll find me. I promise. Alright, we're not going to get all of this dark elixir, but most of the drills and the pumps and stuff are over on the side of the base. So if we go on this side, we might be able to get most of it. Let's see. I'm just spamming troops and stuff right now. There, we got 8,700 elixir so far. Oh, come on, get that town hall. That's where the rest of it is. Yes! 810 elixir is left. Do you know where it is? Anybody? Anybody know? All of the pumps, the dark elixir storage, everything has been destroyed. Where is the rest of that elixir? You know where it is? It is in the clan castle. If you're wondering. Wow, those balloons just annihilated the Barb King. Oh, look out. Archer Queen! Oh my gosh! Did you see how fast she went down? I thought the dragons were going to help save her, but they did not. Let's see if the dragons can get the CC down. I don't think they're... Oh, they might. Let's see here. This one might if it turns left. Here it goes. No, oh, the air defense. All right. So, yeah, so trivia. Interesting trivia right there. 8,900 dark elixir. The most you can get is 9,710. So, HM, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. But, again, if you want to know about flags, you have to check my video, interview with Darian. Jose got it right. Christian got it right. Joey got it right. John got it right. Mustafa got it right. Mustafa and Ethan also got it right. Called it the treasury. The treasury is correct. Casey also got it correct. Remember, it's important to remember that the treasury is in the clan castle. It's the safest place you can keep loot. It's the safest place. And you'll notice that time it was that player saved 810 dark elixir in that clan castle. And the treasury is unique in the way it behaves, except for one other building. Do you know this? What I mean is, hold on, Loon's Rage Slammer. What makes the treasury different than an elixir storage or an elixir pump? A drill, I mean, rather? Tell you what makes it unique. What makes it unique is that it's like the town hall, in that you do not get any of the loot out of the treasury until you've destroyed the treasury completely. So what I mean is, if you do some damage to a dark elixir storage or a dark elixir drill, you'll get some of the loot out. But in order to get all of the loot out of a town hall or a clan castle, you have to destroy the whole thing to get any of the loot out. You will not get one drip until you destroy it. Yes, Herbie got it right as well. Michael also got it right. Good. You guys know your stuff, man. So it's unlike other buildings, except for, of course, the town hall, in that the clan castle will not give up anything until it's given up the ghost, until you've destroyed the building completely. Holy great mother of loot. That's interesting. The Expos are dead. The Infernos are dead. But the Eagle is still alive. We have to pass this base. We can't attack this, right? I'm kidding. Don't worry. Jeez, don't panic. Come on, you guys. Give me a break. Okay. Let's go. Can you imagine that somebody seeing a base like this and then not attacking it? Like, I don't think I should attack this base. It's only worth, it's only worth 1.5 million. I think I'm going to pass. There's other bases. There's other bases. Well, that was a waste of food. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now, of course, I might fail to get the 3-star here, unfortunately, but Either way, we're gonna get most of the loot. Risk it for the biscuit. Fine. Look at those minions. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fight it off. Fight it off. Bit at a time. Oh, our dragon's gonna come in. Come on, you wimps. Just go and move on to something bigger. There you go. All right. You think we can get the 3-star? I don't think so. I think we might end up at 99. 99%. Shoot! Gosh darn it. I really wanted 99. Okay. 600k gold, 898,000 elixir, 6,000 dark elixir. Do you guys realize that in 2 attacks, I've just taken in over 15k dark elixir? In 2 attacks. 2 attacks, 15,000 dark. Fun stuff. Holy great mother father. That is just... Wait a minute. I think I must have a dark elixir. Oh, these barracks. These barracks are under construction. They're causing me to spend more gems to gem up troops. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that. I can't have that. Alright, I'm donating to myself. For those of you who are wondering how I play on an iPad that's connected by a lightning cable to my Mac, and then I play my other account on my phone. So I've got the iPad here that I'm playing the account that I'm streaming, and then I've got my cell phone that's playing the account that's donating to the account on my iPad. So if you were wondering. All right. Elmo's in the stream. What's up, Elmo? You Hey, Elmo. I love you too, bro. Thank you for watching me. All right? I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that. All right? Thank you for watching. I hope that you come back to Clash again. All right? It's a fun game. It's good times. It really is. Okay? All right, so we're going to go attack again. We're just going to keep going. I appreciate it. I appreciate when people watch. Even if they don't play Clash and they watch me, it means that much more to me. The fact that you would decide to watch me even if you're still not playing Clash of Clans. So, thank you. Cindy, shout out to Kentucky. Seriously, Elmo, I feel the love, man. I hope you feel it right back at you, because you guys, you got to realize, especially people that have been watching me for a long period of time, you guys are the people that changed my life. You've changed the life of me and Galawife and Awesome, our dog. Come on, you've changed all of our lives. You know, we appreciate you, and I appreciate where I am able to be thanks to people like you. Because if people didn't watch me, if people didn't think I was entertaining, then I would be working, you know, somewhere else. I'd be doing a desk job, working the 9-to-5 grind for the man. And instead, I'm here doing this. I'm playing video games for a living and talking about them. And it's thanks to you guys. So, sincerely, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. And my whole family does. So, all right? Fist bump. Virtual fist bump. Wait, that's a PewDiePie thing. Sorry. But, you know, virtual handshake. No, that's corny. I don't even know. Virtual high five? All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That's probably done, too. I need to think of something new. Tarek, you quit years ago and you're still watching me? Thank you, man. Thank you. That is so cool. So, but it's not too late to come back. It's not too late to play some more Clash of the Clans. Just saying. I called it Clash of the Clans. I know. But yeah, totally. You guys could come back. Shane, Blue Skies should be dropping, I'm guessing, in June. I've been told it will drop before July 1st, and I don't think it's coming in the next few days. So I would, if I had to bet money, if I were a betting man, and I actually am, I would bet it comes out in June. Like, but I don't know. I honestly don't know when. So, William, you've been watching forever, but not recently. What happened with Peter? Peter is, you know, he's an interesting character. He went on like a sabbatical. He took off for a while, and he's been disinvited from making videos on my YouTube channel because the reaction was just, people didn't really like enjoy listening to him be obnoxious. So I asked him to stop uploading videos on my channel. But now there seems to be this outcry, like people want him to come back. I don't know. We'll see what happens long term. I guess it's always a possibility. We can let Peter come back. Maybe for a little bit. So Galadon and Clash 2 were your clan Facebook page training videos for members. Bit of history. Yeah, I mean, one of my first videos that ever did well was a video that Clash of Clans shared on their Facebook page that talked about spells. It was all about spells. So, John, you need to learn how to build a base. You know, keep watching the channel. I've got a video coming up pretty soon where I'm going to be interviewing Itsu, and we're going to be talking specifically about base design and building a better base. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to that episode. Looking forward to making it. Looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So watch for that soon. All right, come on. Let's 3-star this without the siege machine. That's really what I wanted to do here. So pretty solid loot again. You know, not the best loot ever, but still, I'd say respectable. We're going to stick around for the 3-star just because I want the trophies, because occasionally I will DE snipe. If you know what DE sniping is, where you just go in and all you do is hit their drills with maybe your heroes and then you leave. I will do that from time to time just to pick up the Dark Elixir. And so you might as well have some extra trophies in store if you're going to do that, because obviously it gets costly in trophies. So Blue Skies will make it possible to push past 6,500 cups, hopefully. You know what, Shane? I don't know. I don't know if it will. Because here's the thing about Blue Skies. They can't just make it so that everybody can attack all they want. Right? That can't be the answer. Okay, let's think about this. Hey, John, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Oh, check it out. Did you see? Did you see we just picked up 100 new subs? Thank you for that. Or in the last, well, we picked up a couple hundred during the stream. But again, they can't just make Operation Blue Skies about whomever attacks the most wins, right? That doesn't make sense. That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be appropriate. That wouldn't be the correct solution to clouds. There's a different solution out there. And I don't exactly know what it is, but I can guarantee you that as soon as I can, I will share that information with you. I do know that it will completely shock and completely change the Legend League world in Clash of Clans. And things will never be the same. And I also know that some people will hate it and other people will love it. But that's just the case of any update, because you can never please everybody, right? You can't please all of the people all of the time. But I think that this update will please most of them. It really will. So, Gary, wife is saying enough Clash, get your tires changed. All right, I'll catch you later, Gary. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to South Africa. As far as Town Hall 13, again, my prediction, if you ask me, I think that it will likely come somewhere around the beginning of 2020, if I had to guess. January, February, March, somewhere around there. I don't think we will see it this year. It's of course possible that you would see it this year, but I just don't think we will. I don't, it's just like, honestly, that's just a hunch. There's no foundation for that at all. There's no foundation for that opinion. And oops, oh, come on, Galadon. What the freak? I just hit the warden's ability. That was not intended. What's the one? Alright. Not very bright. But what you gonna do, huh? Alright, I'm gonna drop these wall breakers in here. But yeah, so if I had to guess, I think that I mean, honestly, what I've been saying is that Clash of Clans will say, this is my little prediction of the future. Clash of Clans will say, we're gonna shoot for Town Hall 13 in January or in December, and it won't come until a month or two after. Like, because I mean, if you're a business person, it makes sense to try to do a big update right before Christmas, right? Because that's, people will spend a lot of money on Christmas or whatever. So I would think that they might say, oh, we're going to do Town Hall 13 in December, but then it won't happen. I just don't feel it coming this year. I feel like it'll come next year. We'll see. You also have to remember we've got the World Championships going on between now and October, November. So I would also anticipate that you're not going to see any movement before then, because it wouldn't make any sense to do that before the World Championships were over. So, all right, there's another 3-star, and fair loot. I mean, fair loot. We picked up $1 million, 1.3 million in loot, and almost 10 or almost 5, 10K, almost 5K dark. 10K would be sweet. So 10K would be amazing. So, we've got a little bit of loot here, but yeah, it's kind of slow going on this account. I mean, you can only loot so much. So, resource potion, builder potion. I don't know. I just don't think 285 gems for a builder potion makes sense. Statistically, like mathematically speaking, it must. Like, I don't think that they would offer it unless it was a good deal. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I forgot. I gotta stop gemming those up because I have 2 of the barracks under construction, so that's why it's costing so much. All right, let me give myself troops. There we go. I can't give myself a siege machine, but I can give myself the loons and the rage. So yeah, it will not be a change in shield time, Christo. Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. I don't think it will be a change in shield time, and the reason I say that is because that would not be enough. Just a reduction of the amount of shield time that Legend League players get would not be enough to make clouds go away. So it'd have to be more than that. So just saying. Should we now? Let's wait. Okay. It's going to have to be more dramatic than that. And from what I hear, oh, nice base. Wow. Does anybody want to screenshot this real quick before I move on? Anyone? Okay. Okay, Christo just told me, with all your builders working, you get 45 hours speed up with 285 gems. Is that right? Because you get 9 hours extra per builder. Okay, so 45 hours speed up. So that's basically 4 days. 4 days worth of upgrades, right? Okay, hold on. Now I want to figure this out. So 4 days worth of upgrades. So like this hidden Tesla right here. 572 gems to finish. So it does make sense. It does make sense. Well, no, it's a 10x faster boost. So what it does is it gives you 9 additional hours for 1 hour, right? That's what Christo is saying. So here it is. This invigoration potion allows your builders to work 10 times faster for 1 hour. So instead of crushing something for, how would that work? Does that give them 10 hours value for 1 hour? Or does that give them 11 hours value for 1 hour? What's the value? The builder is building at a power of 10, and you multiply it by 10. Now it's building at a power of 100. So it is only a 90% addition. So for every hour, it's giving you 9 hours extra. So 9 hours extra. Yeah, that works. Now, see, Rob, you have not been watching my channel, man. You have not been watching the triples. You gotta go watch those 3 stars, and you will be shocked. You'll be like, wow, somebody's been practicing. Somebody has been practicing. Of course, I would not call myself pro either, but dropping the 3 stars, it happens. Although I haven't 3-starred a Tribe Gaming base yet. I 99'd a base earlier today. I 99'd a Tribe base earlier, but I have not tripled a Tribe base yet. That's how good those bases are. It's insane. It's insane. It really is. So, all right, let's go ahead and we've got another army training. So, Ron, you miss LP days? Well, you know what? Times change. People change. Hairstyles change. Just the way it works. I hear a phone ringing. Did you hear that? No? I thought I heard a phone ringing. Okay. Jason, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Don't work too hard. Antoine, thank you for stopping by the stream. Holy great mother of loot. Holy Kala Bing Bang. Let's go. Okay, that is a monstrous amount of loot. I probably should have looked and saw where the drills were, but that. This. That, and then maybe one more raid over here. I think that should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. I think so. I think so. I'm calling the triple. I'm calling the triple. I may be calling it early, but I'm calling it. Calling the oh baby triple. By the way, that was not a dead base. Thank you very much. You know why? That was a pro attack. Oh, what? Galadon and pro in the same sentence? Oh my gosh. I'm kidding. Pro farming attack. Pro farming attack. So I guess those builder potions are worthwhile, you know? So. Alright, there we go. 28 more trophies, and you ready for this amount of loot? Holy moly. That's over, oh man, that's just a lot. That's just a lot. It's almost, oh, that's just, wow, that's crazy. Mom, get the camera. All right. All right. So that was solid. That was some good numbers right there. Okay, so I think what I need to do is spend the gems. Actually, I'll probably spend the gems on this one. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it right now. This isn't important. And then we're going to spend... I'm going to spend a book on that one rather than spending 800 gems. So now the barracks are trained up. So now these armies will train more cheaply. You see that? It's only 20 gems to finish that army instead of like 85 earlier. So there we go. We train to make sure the next set is training. Yep. And then donate to myself. All right. Did you see, Jason, did you stick around for that attack? Wow, man, that was so much loot. That was so much loot. All right. Gotta love that much loot. So, how do you support on Facebook? You know, let me see if I can find you the link. I appreciate you. There's two ways you can support on Facebook. You can send stars, which there should be, if you look on the round, there's something about buying stars or sending stars or something like that. And then you can become a supporter, which is like being a sub on other streaming platforms, other lesser streaming platforms. You can become a supporter, and then that's like, you know, I think it's $4.99 a month, something like that. And if you become a supporter, then you get some pretty sweet benefits. Right now I'm doing private videos that only supporters get to see. And also I'll be doing supporter Sundays, where when I stream on Sunday, you guys will be able to chat with me on Discord. We'll be doing that as well. And there it is. Did that work? Oh, that's on my channel. Hold on. I need to get to Clash of Clans. Wait, where's Clash Chat? Let me get to Clash Chat real quick. Clash of Clans. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the Clash of Clans page where your guys' comments will be. There we go. I think that's it. One more time. Give me 1 second here. That's not it. Okay, hold on. Trying to pull this up. Maybe this is it. Aha, here we go. Nope, that's not. Wait. I can't see the comments. I'm trying to get to the comments on this. That's not it. Okay, hold on. And now they're not loading. There it is. Okay, here we go. All right. So yeah, so here's the link. I can't pin that link, but I can put the link in the chat for you. So, and if you want to become a supporter, there it is, right there. I don't think I can pin it. No, I can't. But there's the supporter link. And once we get to 20 supporters, I think the supporter Sundays were coming at 20 supporters. Right? What was 10 supporters? Or was 10 supporters supporter Sunday? No, 10 supporters was the videos. Those are coming as well. So. And there's like a cool alert, and you get like a special badge, and I'm not sure what else. But if you want to become a supporter, it is there. If you don't see the link, then you might have to go to my page, fb.gg/real Galadon Gaming. And look there. So you don't see it in the chat? That's so weird. I just put it in the chat. All right. We'll figure out a way to get that on the screen somehow. Maybe in a future stream. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. But, oop, 500, 500. Where's the eagle? There it is. Oh, that poor eagle. Dead eagle just sounds sad, doesn't it? It's like, eagle is dead. Well, we don't like dead eagles. But we do. Right? We certainly do. Oh, and we also, you know what else we like? We like freezing wizard towers and sweepers side by side. Alright, let's see the ability. Drop another rage. Drop the freeze right here. Get that town hall out of here. Get that town hall out of here. More than enough units there. Get rid of that town hall. Oh look. There's an opening for you. I'm calling the 3 stars again. So what's the question? Oh, it's easier on my page. Yeah, I put it on my page. I don't think I'm able to put it maybe on Clash of Clans page yet. So we're still, it's still kind of new. So as far as like figuring out how to advertise supporters and things like that, but the link is on my page. So there's another million, 1.3 million including the bonus, and almost 5,000 dark. So slowly but surely. Yeah, I mean you can't complain. When you find a dead base, you just got to go for it, right? You got to grab the opportunities when you see them. All right, monkey. Thank you, monkey. P.E.K.K.A, Ice Golem, and Rage. See, I feel bad. I need to upgrade those just so I can donate those to my clan members. I think I will. I think, you know, I'm going to use a, some gems from an upcoming sponsored video. I'm going to spend them on Clash to get a maxed out P.E.K.K.A, maxed out Ice Golem, and Stone Slammer, so that I can donate those to clan members. So, but I think that would be most likely what I'll do. William, did you become a supporter? Are you serious? I'm gonna have to put you in the stream overlay. So William became a supporter. Thank you, William Villanueva, my most recent supporter. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Now we're up to 18 supporters. So all we need is 2 more. If we can get 2 more supporters by tomorrow, we will do Supporter Sunday for the very first time. And on Supporter Sunday, on Supporter Sunday, we go for talk on Discord to my supporters during the stream. So it'll be your chance to. Oops, I just accidentally hit here. Alright, I'm just spamming spells everywhere. Oh, anti-artillery, 2nd star. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, we just kind of spammed this base, but it looks like it's going to work out for the most part. Oh, we don't have any wall breakers this time, though. Rip. Rip the wall breakers. Alright. That's okay. Looks like we won't need them. So... it's close. If you can, I'll give you 20 gifted supporters. William, I appreciate that. I don't think that Facebook has a way to donate supporters, though. So let me check real quick. Let me check. I doubt it. Doesn't look like it. I will ask around about that though, because that's a great idea. You know? But if you really felt like supporting the stream through another means, you can always donate stars. Stars are a great way to send support to streamers. Send support to streamers. Stars. So. Well, that was a nice 3-star, even though both my heroes went down. We ended up getting there. Check out this loot. Oh my goodness. 1.6 million. It's over 9,000 Dark Elixir if you include the league bonus. So, how can you meet with me? Healers on heroes. Gotta love healers on heroes. Valk's Rage Wall Wrecker. I don't think my Valks are high enough yet either. So, unfortunately. I guess I could donate the Rage. See, my Valks are only level 5. My Wall Wrecker is maxed out, though. So. Ooh. Andrew shows up as a top contributor. Wow. That sounds impressive. Top contributor. So. Okay, let's give myself balloons here. And rage. Watch from Galadon. From Galadon with love. Because it's always important to love yourself. Alright? And love each other. Alright. Oh man, I thought I was going to find another monster base like right off the bat. That last base, come on, that wasn't even a dead base and we still 3'd it, okay? We should be proud of ourselves. Or you should be proud of me, or I don't know. So, yeah, the link, a link to what? I don't know. Do I love chocolate fudge cake? Who doesn't love chocolate fudge cake? So, danger, Will Robinson, says Michael. Well, no, it's not bad. I mean, like, if I'm in a public place, I'm happy. I'm happy to talk to people and hang out and stuff like that. I get recognized every now and then. I got recognized a lot more frequently when I lived in New York City. When I lived in NYC, it was like once a week somebody would yell Galadon or something like that. But now that I live in Southern California, it's not quite as frequent that it happens. There's 6,000 dark in this base. This base is pretty spread out, though. I think that I would probably do poorly against this base. But there's a lot of dark right there. Alright, we're going to send in the troops from this side, and then the heroes are going to come in from the opposite side. Okay, you ready for this? The Warden goes in here. Oh, geez, 3 raids go. 3's bad. Use that ability. Going to keep that eagle and stuff frozen. Couldn't quite catch the air defense there. And then right over here, I'm going to make sure my heroes go and get that Dark Elixir. Even if we don't get everything else, we're going to get that Dark Elixir right there. And then there's another big chunk right here. Let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we're going to 3-star this base anyway. Never mind. Okay, I wasn't sure we were going to triple it, but now we're going to triple it anyway. But, you know, you got to be careful. You got to make sure if you're not going to pick up the 3-star, you got to make sure at least that you're going to get what you want to get after, and that would mostly be Dark Elixir in my case. 114k. Let's go. 1 million plus 7,000 Dark. You can't find the whole star thing? Where is that star thing? It's around here somewhere. But in order to send stars, you have to be on my page. You have to be on Galadon Gaming page. You can't be on Clash of Clans page. I mean, I think you could send Clash of Clans stars, but I don't think you really want to send Supercell stars, do you? You send them money by buying gems, right? Hey, thank you for saying awesome attack. I wouldn't say it was awesome, but I'm pleased with it. I'm happy that we picked up the... Oh, we hit Champion League. Hello. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Champion League. All right. Do I have an achievement? Oh, anti-artillery. Anti-artillery was the... We remember we had that achievement earlier. So, okay. So now we're in Champion League. We should be picking up some serious league bonuses. Like, even better. If you want to join my clan, you have to join my Discord server first. Discord.gg/Galadon Gaming. And once you join my Discord server, then you can apply to join one of my clans. So right now I'm in a clan called Full Attack. So why is Clash of Clans live and I'm playing, Atib? Because they let me play on their Facebook page sometimes. Right? It sounds like I'm a kid. Can I play in your backyard, like the really cool neighbors that had like the really cool stuff in their backyard? That's basically what I'm doing right now. So I'm playing in Clash of Clans backyard on their Facebook page. So, and I appreciate you guys coming by. I do. And I appreciate the new supporter. So thank you again for becoming a supporter. That is awesome to see. And again, when I get 20 supporters... Hey, William, thank you for the 200 stars. Let's go. William became a supporter and sent 200 stars. So I appreciate that, man. I really do. We are at 18 supporters. When I get to 20 supporters, we start Supporter Sundays. All right? So we're close. 2 more supporters, and we'll start Supporter Sundays. I pinned the supporter link on my page. But what the... Look at that base. Now, I feel embarrassed to attack this base. I actually would feel ashamed to attack this base. Because it's dead. But, you know what we could do? Just take their Dark Elixir. Right? Wait, where's the 3rd drill? Let's see the 3rd drill. Oh, there. Oh, the Queen's getting it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There we go. Holy moly! 4,000 Dark Elixir for almost no work. 4,000 Dark Elixir. And it only cost us 27 trophies. Man, I love DE sniping like that. I mean, back in the day, people used to lightning the DE storages to do that. But now you just send in your heroes like that. It's like, man, if you're designing a base, if there's any way, don't put your Dark Elixir drills on the outside. Try to hide them away, at least a little bit, because that's what happens. 4,000! That was the easiest 4K Dark I've ever gotten. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye out for Dark Elixir. See, like this. But see, that one's only about half full. You see the little reservoir at the top of the Dark Elixir drill? It's about half full. So we might get like maybe 500 or so out of each of those drills. So we're going to be selective about Dark Elixir sniping simply because I don't want to drop... You drop trophies so fast when you start doing that. And right now we're still getting the Champion League bonus. Yeah. And that league bonus is big. That is an unusual base. Base looks like a spaceship. Right? These bases, man. I'm telling you right now. So when I see a base like this, I want to attack it just for principle. Just because. But there's a lot of tough stuff in the middle of this base. Okay, fine. I'll attack it. Let's see what happens here. Here they come. Oops, I forgot to drop the order. Oh no! Come on, balloons. Oh no, don't go that way. There you go. There you go. There we go. See, it's just like the principle, because like this guy like thinks this base works. I'm like, no, your base doesn't work. Okay. Oh, the balloon. Come on, balloon. Yes! Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. We're going to let the king go in the middle. And we're going to send the queen down the side. Okay? I don't think we're going to 3-star this base. It just feels like we're going to fall a little bit short. There's no defenses in the core. But on the outside here, the bomb tower, the Tesla, the archer tower, it might be too much. For my little semi-grown-up archer queen. You know what? Let's just send the king's ability here because I want him to get through these guys. This is gonna be. Oh no! No, there was a clan castle. Oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed right now. We didn't take out the clan castle with the air troops, and now. I mean, there's not much loot left in the middle, but there is this Dark Elixir drill and the Dark Elixir storage worth 2,000. Are they still fighting in there? Gosh darn it. Alright, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. That was hilarious. Top contributor is because he dropped stars. So. Alright, did you drop more stars? Holy cow, 1,000 stars. Let's go. William dropping 1,200 stars on the stream. Christo just became a supporter. That's number 19. We are at 19 supporters. One more supporter. And we do supporter Sundays. One more supporter. All right. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Dang. Let's go. Thank you guys for sharing the stream as well, by the way. I see some people just shared the stream. I do appreciate that very much. Christo, thank you for becoming a supporter, man. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and ask for some more troops. Let's wake up these heroes. Let's thank War. Because he dropped me the Stone Slammer. And then my own account is going to give me the balloons. Oops. No, War gave me the rest of everything else. Uh-oh. Shane. Yeah, Shane, you... Wait, did we get another supporter? I'm at 19 with... Oh, William just shared the stream. Thank you, William, for sharing the stream to your timeline. Christo, thank you for the support. William for the 1,200 stars. We'll see. We'll see. We might be able to hit 20 supporters. And if we do, if we hit 20 supporters, then Supporter Sunday starts. Oop, we don't want this space. Supporter Sunday is going to be awesome. That'll be fun because we will actually hang out and any. Well, I can hook you up with any. I'm good at that. There we go. Oh. Yeah, supporter Sundays. If they're supporters, where are their badges? That's true. If you become a supporter, you get a what am I saying? You get a supporter badge next to your name. So, it's true. And I'm trying to see where it shows up. Who has one? I don't see one yet. Christo should have one next to his name now, because he just became a supporter. So. But yeah, let's see here. Okay. Oh. I don't think I can turn this down. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I mean, I realize it's just a dead base. It's not that exciting to watch, but, you know, I kind of would rather not pass it. Oh, look at that triple freeze. Froze the queen. I froze... What else did I freeze? I think it was a Tesla and then maybe something else. I don't even know. And there we go. Come on, please, on the town hall, would you? Thank you. Oh, the minion's gonna do the work. The minions and the balloons. That's not gonna be enough. All right, that's okay. We're fine. We'll get there. We will get there. Here we go. Together, the heroes shall get the job done. The wall breakers. Oh, look at my archer queen, man. She's so smart. She's so smart. Wait, what just happened? Oh, Barb King went on a walkabout there. Oh, look, the balloons are coming back. Oh, all right. Archer Queen. Turns out she was needed in the end to get the job done. She did. She got it done. There we go. So. Oh, it's because you get the badge on my page. Let me go to my page real quick. Let's see. If I go to my page, I'll see you with your badge. That's why. Because tomorrow when I stream, I'll be streaming only on my page. I won't be streaming on Clash of Clans page tomorrow. So if you talk in my stream, William, it says supporter +2 now. And yeah, you and Christo are both getting spots on my overlay as soon as I can get that up. So, all right, that's happening. That's happening. It is. Okay, and then we're asking for more troops already. Okay, hold on. Try to give myself troops this time. There we go. Where is Clash of Clans? There we go. Back on it. All right. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, thank you for the compliments, Antoine. Mike, it is fun when you drop a freeze that lands just right. You know? It's like... Especially like freeze the Archer Queen, maybe a splash damage, something else. Like, oh man. Something rewarding about dropping a freeze and having it be exactly where you want it to be. Okay, so we're generally trying to wait. I mean, now I'm in Champion League, so I might need to drop. It's hard to say. So, you get the supporter badge, HM, by becoming a supporter on my page, which is Real Galadon Gaming. You can go there and become a supporter. I believe it costs $5.99 a month. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, new subs in the house. Let's go. Thank you guys for subbing. I do appreciate that. Supporter Sunday. One more supporter. Let me make sure. 19. One more supporter. Maybe we'll pick it up tomorrow and we'll just we'll have to do Supporter Sunday right in the middle of the stream. So, we'll see. I heard a noise. What was that noise? William? Wait, was that just now? Holy cow, man. William just dropped another 1,200 stars. Jeez, man. That is amazing. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Holy hot diggity. I heard the ding that time. There was a ding that came out of my headphones. So. Oh, see, I heard it again. I think that was the 200 stars probably. Should I go for that one? Panda what? Panda Express? Boy. Panda. There's a clan named Panda Express. Derek Pena just became my 20th supporter. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. So we're gonna have to do a giveaway for the subscribers because we hit 20. So we'll be doing that, and we'll be doing Supporter Sunday tomorrow. Man, we hit 20. All right. I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. So. I got you into Clash, dude. William, that's awesome, man. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're happy to be in Clash. And thank you again, Derek. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate that. It's a brand new program. We just kind of started it like about 2 weeks ago here on Facebook, the whole supporter thing. And so tomorrow, make sure you guys come tomorrow because we will stream. It'll be a little bit quieter, but you know, like there's like what? There's like 300 people watching right now. Yesterday when I streamed and it was just on my page, we hit around 200. So, I mean, there was over 2,000 at the beginning of the stream. So, obviously, it gets crazy at the beginning of the stream. Sunday, it'll probably be about the same time. Roughly. Roughly the same time. See, that's 500, 500, 5,000. We should go for this one. But yeah, I'll probably stream roughly the same time tomorrow that I do. I try to go like during the day on weekends. See, now that would have been a great freeze. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But oh, look at all these balloons moving in. Here we go. The rage. The rage is real. Here goes your town hall. Get that Inferno Tower. Get that Inferno Tower. Oh my goodness, the crash damage from the balloon got the Inferno Tower down. There's still 3,800 Dark Elixir left in this base. Gosh darn it, we're not going to finish this base off. So. Discord. I need to find out about that. Yes, I'm going to get a Discord role added for my Facebook supporters as well. So I think you get in a special chat room called Subscriber Chat as well. Subscriber chat for Facebook subscribers. Let me make sure that I've got that set up. All right, that's enough. We got most of the loot. Not all. We didn't get all the dark, but we got the most of the rest. We're at almost exactly 6,000 gems. So. But yeah, I think there's, I don't know, the Discord stuff is weird. I don't understand Discord very well. Like how you get specific roles by reacting and yeah. So there's like different things like that. There we go. There we go. Donating to myself makes life easier. So. All right, let's just get a couple more raids done. And then I think we might call it. Wait, is that? No, that's empty. Darn it. Just take a beautiful selfie. Oh, man. I'm not doing any public meetups right now. I mean, I'll be in Poland. All you have to... Hey, I know. All you have to do is win the ESL tournament tonight, the one that starts tonight. Finish in the top 4 in that. And then they'll fly you to Poland to meet me. Of course, they'll fly you to Poland to do other stuff too, but you'll also meet me. Heck, they'll fly you to Poland, they'll pay for your meals, they'll pay for your hotel. It's a pretty sweet deal. All you gotta do is win the ESL tournament. Finish in the top 4. Play.eslgaming.com. That's play.eslgaming.com. Sign up today. Actually, I think the sign up deadline for this month's tournament may already have closed because the tournament, I believe, starts in about 5 hours, I want to say. Somewhere around there. So. Am I from Poland? No, I am from California. but the monthly qualifiers are being held in Poland. So I fly there every month. Let's see here. Come on, minions. Here we go. 4,000 dark. Again, 4,000 dark for doing nothing. So, round 1 was yesterday. I thought round 1 was today. I thought I heard round 1 was Saturday. I want to say. But I'm not positive on that one. Oops. I needed more minions. Oh well. What you gonna do? Yeah, I haven't been playing Fortnite, so it's not my thing. I played it some. It was okay. But I kind of like this game right here. Plus, I find it more relaxing. And more entertaining for a longer period of time. So, 6 years. Plus. Over 6 years by now. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. What did I say about shoutouts earlier? John Michael Suyat. I don't give shoutouts, John Michael. Thanks for asking anyway, though, John Michael Suyat. I appreciate you being here, John Michael, but I'm not going to give you a shoutout, John Michael Suyat. Okay. Just so we have that straight. Those aren't full drills. Those aren't full drills. I want a full drill. I want a full drill. What's the other place? Okay. No. Sorry, I was getting messages there. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? Thank you for watching the videos and the tournaments. And especially the videos. And I hope to do more because now I'm in Tribe Gaming and I'm learning fast. Let me tell you, learning a lot. You want war? Don't we all? We all want war. So, Brian, what's up, man? Where is OZ? I don't know where that is. That's not an abbreviation for anywhere in the United States. Are you actually in the land of Oz? If so, say hi to Dorothy for me. Or is she not there anymore? She's back in Kansas, right? So you got to remember how these movies end. 6,000 dark. That base is gonna be too hard. Or nope, sorry. Adam, no, I won't be participating in any tournaments. Whenever Tribe Gaming goes to CWL, I will actually be moving. I will be moving to Tribe Academy. And I will be in Tribe Academy during CWL. And then when CWL is over, I'll move back to Tribe Gaming and like war in regular clan wars with them. But in CWL, I'm going to be participating in Tribe Academy because I'm not good enough. Plus, I mean, I'm an announcer for the World Championship, so I don't want to be competing in it as well. So, That's kind of the rationale behind that. Look at this guy's tree right here. That used to be cool back in the day to have that. Now that you have shovels, it's not as exciting. You know? It's kind of like, eh. That's some pretty good loot, actually. I might go after this base just because it's an 11 and it's super solid loot. Sweet that. There we go. And hopefully. No promises. I think we got this. Nelson, what's up, man? Fix the clouds. Oh, man. David, you and me both, man. I am so ready for the clouds to be fixed. I really am. Okay, that base was not that hard. So, that worked out okay. There's a million in loot. Ooh, look at that loot bonus. That champion loot bonus. 200k, 200k, 1220 dark. Did I know that Inferno Towers and Wizard Towers have the same war weight? That sounds familiar. I don't really study war weight because I don't do regular clan wars, really. I don't deal with anything but maxed out 12s. So war weight isn't really a pertinent thing in my life. So, see, I don't have Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A, Rage, Wall Wrecker. I can't help out. You know, I've got, what do I have training over here? Yeah, see the P.E.K.K.A? That's multiple levels for the P.E.K.K.A. And then Ice Golem is the same way. I don't even have the Ice Golem unlocked. So 64k. I have 141,000 Dark Elixir though. All right, let's do like one more attack. Let's find one more good one. Oops, 260. There we go. All right. Hold on, I'm trying to log onto my other account so I can do this. Okay. Loons. Oh, I ran out of trained up rage spells. I've got to make some more. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and record this. We finished up another hour of farming. I think we've been going for roughly an hour, right? I want to find a really good one this time though. Okay, let's wait for a few extra minutes. Oh. Nice. I don't know how many, but that seems good. Closing in on 688k. See, I want more than that. I want more than 500, 500, 2,300. So 7,000 Dark Elixir, but I don't think I can 3-star this base. Maxed out heroes. Yeah, they would crush me. Those level 60 heroes and my poor little baby 30-somethings. That's pretty good numbers. 700k. All single target infernos. All right, let's try. I just accidentally hit the next button. I was just like moving my finger. I was moving my thumb over to the edge of the screen to like change the perspective. And I hit next. Have you ever done that? Have you ever accidentally hit the next button when you didn't mean to? It's not the first time I've done it. Holy cow. Hate it when that happens. But what you gonna do, huh? Go for gold. But I'm in champion. We're going for everything. We're going for gold, elixir, and dark elixir. We want it all. Zen, what's up? Zenwick? Ooh. That's some big numbers. Alright, let's try this one. Oh, that's sweet for a start right now. That's a big, tough, maxed out Giga Tesla there, too. That tornado trap, though. You see that thing? Tornado trap put the hurt on me. Let me tell you. Alright, let's see if I can get my Barb King to go in after this Dark Elixir at least. We're going that way. Got a lot of walls to get through. Come on, King, come back. No, come back, King. Now, at least the Archer Queen is going to target the Dark Elixir storage. That's what we wanted. There she goes. So we'll get the league bonus. And we got most of the Dark Elixir. So 7201. 7201 Dark Elixir. Puts me at 150k Dark. Oh, and Gate. Thank you, Gate. See, Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A. Rage, Wall Wrecker, they all want that. And we get what? We get +2. Donation upgrade. 2 levels at level 10. So 2 levels to the donation upgrade. So Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A. Rage. Right now, my P.E.K.K.A. is at 5. So what's the max level of a P.E.K.K.A.? 6? I mean 8? So if I got to 6, then I could donate. It must be, right? 6, 7, 8. Might even be 9. Is max level P.E.K.K.A. 9? I want to help out and contribute to my clan, but okay. So let's go ahead and spend some of this money. All right. 9.7 million. Those are all level 6. Those are 250,000 each, so that's like 2 million plus another million. It's like 3 million. Those are a lot. Those are only 800k each. Alright, here we go. We're going for another mass upgrade. You guys ready? Here it comes. It's mass upgrade time. $75 gems for each finish. Level 103. Alright, there's that. And then Archer Towers. 100 gems. It's not too bad. Those don't really change much cosmetically between 6 and 7, do they? And last Archer Tower. Alright, and then how about air defenses? 280 gems. Alright, there's those. And then, so that was pretty good. So now we've gotten the cannons up to 7, the archer towers up to 7, the air defenses to 5, wizard towers to 6, mortars to 5. Mortars are falling behind. Bomb towers are at 2. Jeez. Alright, let's drop another bomb tower. And then, let's see here. Do we have anything in the treasury? Oh, we do. Okay, good. There's the treasury. 2.1. The next warden level is 8. We have 7.7. And the next warden is 8. Okay. Archer Queen, though. She's going. Alright, she's going to 39. And then I have 7.7 million elixir left. I think it's time to do the workshop. I think I need to work on up so that I can eventually unlock Stone Slammers for my clan. You know, because that's important to me, because I want to be able to contribute to the clan. And we need to have Stone Slammers in order to do that. So it can't all be about me. It has to be for the team as well. So what I will do next time is I will finish upgrading the workshop, ice golems and pekkas, so that I can donate. Right? Because I'm pretty sure that slammers, golems, and pekkas are the 3 things that you see people requesting the most. So, and plus I get plus 2 levels, so I only have to get them up to within 2 levels of max. So I think that's fair. I think that's probably what we'll do. But hey, thank you guys for coming by again. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate all the support from the supporters and from the stars, especially my newest supporters and star givers. William, thank you so much for dropping tons of stars. Derek and William, thank you both. And Christo, thank you all for becoming supporters as well. Tomorrow is Supporter Sunday. Make sure you come by the stream tomorrow, because it will be on fb.gg/realgaladongaming. Okay, you got to come over there next time, tomorrow, Sunday, around the same time, and join in on Supporter Sunday. You never know what troll is, or I mean, what nice person is going to show up. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Galadon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, Potato. But until then, Galadon is off the air.